Hey everyone, welcome to another stream with me, Munch. The guy so good at video games that I would never once lose at Pokemon. Especially not Pokemon Z hard mode. Today we're going to continue our Pokemon Z playthrough as it says right there. But before we get into that, we do have a little bit of news, as Pokemon has released a new Winds and Waves video. Now that might immediately get you excited, but trust me, it's not as crazy as it sounds. But I figure we can start the stream by taking a look at that. What's up? Welcome back, everybody. What's up, Rose? What's up, King Clasher? What's up, Rodriguez? Yesterday was your birthday? And my last name is Rodriguez? That's crazy. Well, my second, technically maiden name, I think is what they call it in America, but... Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Rodriguez. What's up, Shirohige? What's up, Joelis? What's up, Berkeley? What's up, Awesome Guy? What's up, Night Nation and Uma? And the real him? And Physics, and Sagittarius, and Shake. Okay, that's it. Enough hellos for everybody to go round, and to everyone else that comes in after. Hello. Yeah, I did plan on going live last night, but I ended up doing a lot. So if you don't know, I am staying in Texas again. I want to say temporarily, because we have hopes that we'll be able to move somewhere else soon. But it's kind of all up in the air right now as we await for news about it. If you want to know more about where I might potentially move, I'm sure most of you that are watching this right now, but maybe if you're watching the VOD on YouTube later, I do have a vlog channel where we talked about the biggest move of our lives right over here. And also we did a bunch of vlogs in El Salvador you can go check out. Where the heck is my camera? Hey, there I am. But yeah, I did plan on streaming last night. However, as I am currently in Texas, we're kind of in an area. I mean, Texas in general, you need a car to get around, which is one of the reasons I love Chicago so much. Favorite city in America, at least. Even though other cities have good public transit, I really like getting around in Chicago using the train and the buses. It's like, it's easy. It's not... Well, I mean, some of them can be dangerous, but it doesn't feel like you're entering a PvP zone. Like I've heard the subway in New York is... I used to live in New York a long time ago. I haven't been there in like, I want to say like 8 years now, so I have no idea how it is now, but... Either way, in Texas, you definitely need a car to get around. And I don't have a car because I sold mine like 3 years ago. But thankfully, my uncle... Mechanic extraordinaire hooked it up, and I now have a beautiful, amazing 2002. I don't know what brand it is actually, but it's Dakota. What car manufacturer is Dakota? 2002 Dakota. Oh my god, that comes up with a movie? Oh, 2022 Dakota. No, 2002 Dodge Dakota. He fixed it up. And so I'm driving that now. It's kind of fun driving old cars, to be honest. I've never really had a thing for cars in general, but back when I lived in Puerto Rico, I also had a pretty old car. It was actually also 2002, but it was a Ford Explorer. I don't know, there's something interesting about it. Who in chat is younger than the car? Yeah, let's hear it. 2002 Explorer and now 2002 Dakota. But yeah, so yesterday I was basically doing the final touches on it, getting it nice and cleaned up, and that took most of the day. And then I also decided, you know, got a new car, why not take it out for a spin? So me and my wife went out, and we didn't get back home until like 5. So I was pretty tired at that point, and I was like, man, I really should stream today. I said I was going to stream at Tuesday, but yeah, it was a long day. So anyway, we're here now, and we're going to play some more Pokemon Z. But like I said, first, let's check out this new trailer. Or, sorry, no. Let's be very, very clear. This is not a trailer. But Pokemon has posted a new Winds and Waves video. It's called Main Theme Recording Behind the Scenes. Let's check it out. I don't expect that there's going to be anything crazy in here, but on the off chance that there is, I figured we should check it out, you know? Oh my god, the Pikachu's so cute! The conductor Pikachu. Yo, is Masuda going to be in this video, actually? I'll take any chance to see Masuda. Make chat a little smaller, too. You guys are taking up a lot of room over here. There we go. Hello? What the heck? So yeah, there's nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a orchestra video. Interesting that they posted it now, though. They're trying to combat the leakers that said there was going to be no more Winds and Waves news this year. I mean, technically this is not really news, but you know. It's something, I guess. Oh, you already watched this? I mean, I guess it's mainly just to hear it. Let's bump it up. How dare you make us smaller? Sorry. It's because I'm feeling small. Whoa, okay. You know, I do love a good orchestra music, actually. I've been to the Pokemon Orchestra live and the Zelda one. I really want to go to the Kingdom Hearts one. I feel like I would cry. Oh my god, this slaps. Maybe because I'm hearing it super loud with my headphones. Here, let me turn it up for you guys. Whoa! It's them! Sound off in chat. What starter are you picking? I'm still undecided, to be honest. I have one that I'm leaning towards, but I'm not 100%. Why did they add these little, like, star effects? I wonder if that means anything. Probably not. Oh yeah, no, they added, like, little musical notes, too. That's pretty cool. I like the little flair that they've got to it. Dude, yeah, if there's any part of Pokemon that never fails, it's the music. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking they also show something at the World Championship. It'd be weird to just drop the trailer and then leave it radio silence for a whole year. I mean, that did happen with Legends EA, though. Maybe they just drop little things like this to remind people, like, yeah, that game is still coming out, by the way. We're still working on it. Oh my god, chills. I got chills just now, right at the end there. Little goosebumps. Wonder if they'll actually use this in the game, though. Like this version of it. The orchestra version. Like, does Game Freak just have an orchestra on deck? Or did they hire this orchestra to do this? Either way, popped off. But yeah, as expected, nothing new there. It's just the same trailer with new music. But there's like these little stars that pop up. They pop up throughout the video too. I noticed it like when they were playing the instruments. I don't think it means anything, but I guess maybe you could make something out of that symbol. What do you guys think? The music is beautiful, yeah. Dude, music is powerful. Music and animation are the things that get me. Like, I don't often get very emotional with video games, to be honest. But the music specifically, it gets me sometimes. And animation gets me too. A lot of times when I watch like certain animated movies, I'm just like, I'm right there, man. I'm at the little teardrop is forming, but it never quite drops. Anyway, let me go back real quick because I saw a couple other questions. Yeah, I did used to have an Audi a while ago, but I sold it when I moved to Puerto Rico because they were going to charge me almost as much as the car itself to take it over to Puerto Rico. And at that time, I thought I was going to be staying in Puerto Rico long term. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to bring the car over. Might as well sell it. But yeah, then I ended up going back to Chicago. So in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have sold it and I would still have that Audi today. But it's fine. You know, life goes on. I'll have an opportunity to get another cool car one day. To be honest, I think like at the time when I bought it, I was still pretty young. I think I was like 22 when I bought it. No, maybe like 24. But nowadays, I'm not as much about like getting a fancy car, I guess. Although I will say Audi is, in my opinion, if you get like an older one, especially like a couple years old, it's worth the price in the sense that they are very, very, they last a while. You know, like if you buy one, even though it's expensive, it'll last you like 10 plus years. But anyway, let's get into some gaming. I guess we'll do a little recap first. Rule of thumb, don't buy German cars. Wait, really? I've always thought German cars are like the best in terms of like, I've never had any or heard of anyone having issues. Like I have a couple of friends that have like BMW. What's the other one? There's a third one. There's Audi, BMW, and Mercedes, I think. And all my friends that have had those and other experiences, they're usually pretty good. Mine, at least, my Audi never gave me any issues. But then again, I was pretty good about maintaining it. Expensive to repair, that's true. I would have to go like once a year to the maintenance, but I don't remember it being that expensive. But yeah, I'm thinking that there will be some kind of Winds and Waves news before 2026 is over. It would suck if we get nothing. Like, at the Pokemon World Championship, surely they at least give us a tease of the legendaries. That's what I'm expecting. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I see, because they have to ship the parts over to the US. So I guess having one over there in Europe. But like the thing I learned is at least Japanese cars, even though they're Japanese, Toyota, for example, has a factory in America. So I would wonder if brands like Audi, I think they might have a factory in America too. I mean, we can quickly Google search that. Does Audi have a factory in USA? I guess not. The first result. They are not currently built in America. So maybe one day. I mean, that would definitely make things cheaper, but I don't know if that would benefit Audi themselves. Either way, I really liked having it. It's costly for sure, but I wouldn't say that I regretted having it. And I got a good use out of it. When I sold it, I think maybe I only lost like, I don't know, $8,000 on it. And I had it for like almost 8 years. So $1,000 a year, not bad. Okay, maybe I had it more for like 5 years actually. I don't think I had it that long. But anyway, let's get on with the recap first. Speaking of games with emotion, I asked a few times, but I'm getting my response for sure. P5R for the summer? The summer of Persona? We'll see. It really depends on where I'm at in the summer. Maybe after this game, I'll finally build up the... I don't know what I need to build up, to be honest. I'm just demoralized. I don't think the loss of that Persona footage will ever get lived down. But, this is where we're at right now. We're not doing Nuzlocke, by the way, for anyone that was wondering or doesn't remember from the last one. So thankfully, Snowball's not going to be dead forever. But this is the team. And I believe we have to look for a secret underground library somewhere in the castle. We're 2 badges in. Dude, I really wish I could have the overlay where it shows like my current team. But I don't know how to do it with a fan game. I know how to do it with like main series games, but because these are like custom sprites, I think it would require us to have like a custom built browser extension or something for OBS, which is kind of complicated. Anyway, let's talk to the professor first. Gonna look for the secret library? Good luck! Maybe there's a hidden door behind some piece of furniture. Oh my god. He's giving Resident Evil all of a sudden. Any Resident Evil fans in chat? I've actually been on a bit of a Resident Evil marathon recently. Oh, there's trainers now. Okay, hold up. Let me turn it down too. I forgot to turn down the music after we watched that Winds and Waves thing. But yeah, I played Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And afterwards, well, I was playing it with my wife, where... Wow. That was a strong Aquatail. She's a scaredy cat when it comes to not just horror movies or horror games, but I think she's a scaredy cat in general. But either way, when it comes to video games specifically, she can't play them herself. But the, I guess, compromise that we came to with Resident Evil was that she would be the guide, essentially, or have the guide and read it as I'm playing. So that she can be prepared for any jump scares that are coming. And I also don't spend hours running around not knowing where to go, because the newer Resident Evil games aren't that bad. But some of the older Resident Evil games, it's really easy to get lost, and you have to do a lot of backtracking. So yeah, shout out to her. She helped me beat... So far we've beaten Resident Evil 9, and we just beat the remake of Resident Evil 1. And now we're playing the remake of Resident Evil 2, which is a more modern one, so it's not as difficult, but it got pretty crazy because that's the one with Mr. X in it, dude that chases you around. Wait, I forgot I can't use healing items! Oh my god, I need to lock in. Sorry, let me get all my Resident Evil talk out of the way so we can lock in, or else I'm about to lose to this random trainer, bro. I actually am. Hold up. Does he have 2 more Pokemon left or just 1? If it's just Pachirisu, we might be okay if I Leech Seed Mega Drain him. Okay, yeah, we might be fine. Getting beat up right now, yeah. But that's the way that we've been playing through the games, is she just has the guide loaded up, and I'm the one playing, and it's still... Mr. X absolutely terrifies her. It is pretty stressful though, but yeah, I'm a big fan actually. I think I've talked about it before, but my uncle showed me Resident Evil when I was like 10, which is maybe a little too young to be playing those games, but shout out to him too, because it's become like maybe my favorite horror franchise in video games for sure. Alright, now let's lock into this game. We do still have the Pokeball, thankfully, so we can heal up without having to go back to the Pokemon Center. And I'm going to keep Carmelita up first, but we got to look for some kind of furniture piece, apparently. Oh, there's a lady right here that heals us, too. I don't know if that also replenishes the Pokeball, though. What's up, Sir Astian? Stuck in Act 2, so I look forward to seeing how you get out, too. Yeah, we got a little while to go. But the goal is to reach where I was in my old playthrough so that we can continue the playthrough. And then from these streams, I'm also going to make a sort of story recap, kind of like the first episode video that I made a couple days ago. I don't know exactly like how abridged it'll be, because I know in that video I mentioned that I wanted to do like 1 gym per episode. But I think I might just do 1 video of the full story of Pokemon Z. Because yeah, just gameplay stuff doesn't do as well, at least on the main channel, but I will definitely post the full playthrough still on the second channel, so if you guys aren't subscribed to that yet, make sure to sub. It's called Not Munching Orange. Did you see the new Winds and Waves trailer today? Yeah, I wouldn't call it a trailer exactly, but we literally just watched it, so if you want to see my reaction to it, it was a little bit earlier into the stream. Ooh, there we go. We finally got a Steel-type move on B-Sharp. Or sorry, Pawniard. Probably not going to stay. Actually, we can use our Steel move we just got. Go, Queen! And don't get hit by a Fairy move, I feel. Or I hope. And there it is. Okay. That's still gonna hurt quite a bit. And because it's Draining Kiss too, that's kind of annoying. Oh, it's not a one-shot. No! And we're slower too, so that kind of sucks. We're gonna tank some big damage from Draining Kiss here. Oh, but we live those. And Queen finishes it off. Nice. Mr. X scared me a lot too. Yeah, Mr. X is pretty scary. Not gonna lie. He's a pretty formidable looking guy. Not to mention the music. Like as soon as that music comes on, and oh my god, yesterday we were playing and I just finished the police station part. But like, so the thing about Mr. X is he can pop up. If you lose him, like lose track of him, he can just pop up randomly as you're entering a new room or something. And I was going up the stairs or the ladder in the library and he's just there at the top of the ladder waiting. So I have no chance to even turn around and go back down. Absolutely terrifying. What's up, big time Marco? Oh wait, you were the one that asked me about the trailer, but hello, and yes. What's up, Guipa? My uncle showed Chucky to my older sister when she was younger, and to this day she absolutely hates it. Chucky's pretty terrifying too. Anything that involves clowns or like creepy dolls, like Annabeth, dude, I can't do that movie. I don't like it. I'm totally lost right now, by the way, but we'll find it eventually. I think we just got to keep looking around these different rooms. Wait, do we have the Lens of Truth item yet? I know there is a key item in this game. Okay, I don't think we have it yet, so that's what we're looking for right now. It's literally the Lens of Truth from The Legend of Zelda, essentially, but in Pokemon. I don't smoke, Ali. At least not currently. But, you know, I'll eat some gummies every once in a while. But I've never smoked like cigarettes, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe growing up, I just never liked the smell. Kind of same with beer. A lot of my aunts and uncles would drink beer, and I never liked it. Even to this day, I don't really like beer. Yeah, Annabelle, not Annabeth. You're right. Poketoxin, what the heck does that do? Oh, free berries! I think it is Annabelle? It is Annabelle, right? It's like based on a real life doll too, which makes it even creepier. I've watched a lot of like those haunted house hunting shows, specifically the one on, well, it used to be Watcher. I don't know what it's called now. Oh wait, is it Watcher? With the two BuzzFeed dudes. Oh, Expert Belt, not bad. Those videos are fun. Like, I know most of the time the ones, like the older ones are like 90% fake. The ones on YouTube aren't as fake, but just nothing really happens half the time. Or they add in sound effects to make it scary, but I don't know, I still like it just to learn about the history of these old buildings, and it's a guilty pleasure, I guess you could say. The haunted house shows. Bro, I am actually like so lost though. Did we go in here? This is the library, but it's not exactly secret. Perhaps the entrance to the secret library is somewhere nearby. Alright, well that's gotta be a hint. Oh, look at that. This is where we're supposed to go. Keep those hands to yourself, Monsieur Lanto. I'm engaged. Oh my... Lanto? But whatever happens in here will stay a secret between the two of us, right? Nah, we don't F with Lanto. This guy's crazy. I need to sit down for a bit, or I won't last the night. This guy's taking some gas station pills for sure. And we found the Lens of Truth. I was just talking about it. Did I drop my little lens? You know what? You can keep it as a prize for being so adorable. I have more at home anyway. The Lens of Truth will reveal fake objects that hide hidden paths. There are very peculiar fireplace on the ground floor. Why not test it there to see what I mean? Yeah, I was definitely getting ahead of myself because I've played this game before. Wait, registers to F5. Can I have two things? Oh! Yo, that's nice, actually. Hold up. What is F5 in the controller? Hold up. I don't think it's set up, actually. But there is a way to set it up. F5. Oh man, is there no way to set up F5? I don't think there is. Alright, well either way, that's cool. It pops up both key items that we have registered. Yeah, it's not the bumpers. sadly. But they said back on the ground floor, so down we go. Right trigger does speed up, and then left trigger does nothing, which is weird. But like if you press F1, you can customize the controls. But here, let me show you guys what I usually see. There's no F5 on here. At least I don't see it. Like nothing is set to F5, so I don't know how I would customize it. I mean, I guess I could use like, I have a software called Joy to Key that you can set up special controls, kind of. So I can do fan game. Here, I'll just set up like, how do I do this actually? Okay, LT, I can make it so it's F5. There you go. So now, and then this one will make it nothing. No. How do I make it nothing? Clear all, okay. Okay, so everything else is nothing, so... Oh, there we go. Alright, so now left trigger activates that. Alright. Anyway. Let's see if we can find that fireplace. What's up, world with strange? What feels different? Well, for starters, for some reason my brakes in is, electric type. That's definitely different. And this B-barrel seems to be on a snowboard. Why? We'll find out. But right now, we gotta use our lens of truth right here. And you'll see there is a hidden passage! Oh my god! We've got the old library. Ooh, I like the music in here. We got some ectoplasm. Someone earlier brought up Phasmophobia too. I did actually play Phasmophobia with my wife, like once, I think. That was all she could handle. Strange phosphorant viscous substance dropped by ghost type Pokemon. Ooh, and this shadow extract, I remember we need this to craft a special item. I don't remember exactly what, but it's important. Because there is crafting in this game. Right now, the stuff that we can craft is not that crazy. I mean, I guess I could get some more Pokeballs, but anyway. Let's use this again. Let me through! We got a Super Potion. What's up, Missy Natasha? How are you doing? Cheating in a Pokemon fan game? Yeah, this game definitely has more adult themes than you would expect. We found the secret library! There's so much dust and cobwebs. Professor said we had to look for an ancient manuscript. Let's hope we find it soon. I like very vaguely remember this area. I think we have to find some books. I guess we'll see. We got Grimer though. Haven't really found any Pokemon in the last couple of routes that I want to use. I think I skipped over Galarian Farfetch though, which in this game actually has also a different evolution. So I'm kind of down to catch a Farfetch'd. We also need a Cubone actually. I totally forgot, but I was using Cubone in my first playthrough of this. And it probably has one of the coolest new evolutions. Glacial Slide, that's definitely a new move. Increases speed, so I guess we could get rid of Ice Shard, which has priority, but I mean, or maybe we just get rid of Ice Fang, because it's kind of similar power. A little bit more power. Still keep Ice Shard in case we got a guaranteed outspeed. To access the deepest part of the library, the books that are not visible to the naked eye are the key. Ah, there we go. We do gotta look for some books, but apparently, they only show up with the lens of truth. This is literally some Resident Evil crap, like, straight up finding books that stick out. I mean, it kind of is giving Scooby-Doo as well. And speaking of Scooby-Doo, it's a ghost! Oh my god! I'm actually curious if the Lumiose Ghost Girl will show up in this game, because if you don't know, we're playing in the past of Kalos, so at some point we'll be reaching Lumiose City, and I wonder if, like, I mean, she's not going to be the Ghost Girl, she'll be the Alive Girl, I guess, but I just wonder if she's going to appear, like the living version. Ice-type Trailblaze, yeah, pretty cool. Raises speed. And more ectoplasm, come on, give me a new Pokemon! Well, not exactly new, but go ahead and heal up real quick. She'll just be the Lumiose girl, exactly. No ghost. No ghostliness going on. Cubone has 2 evolutions, I think. Ooh, does it? I only know of the one that I think makes it a ground and steel type. We got Mario in here. Are we gonna find Luigi too? Because, you know, Luigi's Mansoon. I think use Curse. Hopefully it dies. Oh, come on. I should have used Bite. Because now we're cursed. And it's actually faster than us, so... Oh, come on, man. Please, no. Carmelita, why? Alright. Alright. This ain't fun. I should have just used Bite. Carmelita seems to be more of a physical attacker in this game, too. Oh, I meant to go Ice Shard. Why didn't I click Ice Shard? Gosh dang it, man. And we get hurt in Confusion again. Come on. Okay, this time around... Snowball, please! I can't, man! Okay, there we go. 3 turns in a row we got hit with Confusion. Though it was technically 2 different Pokemon, but whatever. Hope my boy Comfey is in this game. That's an interesting Pokemon to call your boy. I mean, it really proves every Pokemon has a person that's their favorite Pokemon. But I don't think I've met anyone that Comfey's their favorite. That's cool. But I think Comfey is in this game. I think every Pokemon is in this game, actually. Obtainable in some way or another, so... I'll keep an eye out for you. Looks like there's another ghost up here. Except Simisear. There's actually a page that tracks, like... I think on Bulbapedia it tells you what the least searched Pokemon are. Like for the year. Or actually I think every month they update it. And for a while it was Thwackey, weirdly enough. You think like as a starter, or middle evolution of a starter, it wouldn't be that unpopular, but I don't know what it is about Thwackey specifically. No one seems to like Thwackey or remember that it exists. I mean, it's a pretty weird design, I guess. I feel like whenever I have a Thwackey, I'm just like... It's basically the Rillaboom waiting room. Like, for me, it's either you keep it as a Grookey, or you're just waiting to get Rillaboom. Oh god, that did a lot of damage. Oh, but we one-shot it. Let's go. Very nice. I didn't know Comfey was actually good. Okay. Respect. I was just thinking, like, as a design. I mean, it's based on a lay. So, like, pretty cool inspiration. Especially for Alola. But, yeah, it has a unique ability, too. Actually, does any other Pokemon get Triage? Rillaboom waiting room is mad disrespectful. You think so? This is not just opinion. Like, that is actually, factually... Thwackey was one of the least searched Pokemon on Bulbapedia for 2025, I think? I don't remember exactly what year. The door seems to be blocked, so I think we need to find another one of those hidden books. So let's use our Lens of Truth. No book here. Oh, there we go. Push it in and will it... No, still doesn't unlock. Okay, so maybe there's one more book somewhere around here. This is the starting room, so... I want to say that it was through here. Yeah, I think there's a room or a book. What? There's no book here. Hello? Is it up here? There's no book up here either. What the heck? Okay, I would have thought for sure it was in one of those. Maybe it's over here? There's for sure another book sticking out somewhere. But where, oh where could it be? Oh, this leads back to the main room. Melia, do you know? She don't know. What's you guys' favorite Pokemon? Let me know. Oh, there it is. Nice. Somewhere a door has opened. But where could it be? I think I might have to just... For a while at least, I think I'm going to just stick with Alola Ninetales. Even though Mega Frostlass is kind of creeping up. With how much I ended up using it in Pokemon Champions, and it's kind of just a better version of Alola Ninetales. I don't believe anyone has Bruxish as their favorite. Ain't no way. Someone out there. Welcome to the stream, Alma. How you doing? Anyway, let's go through now. We have a Ghastly! You can't even fight these. They're just little environmental sprites. I like it. I like that they're see-through. It's pretty cool. But now in the deepest chambers we find the Chamber of Secrets. Mon Dieu, this is where our hopes come to an end. Why do you say that? Just cause the door's locked? See that Florgus above the door? That's the royal family emblem. The door can only be opened by the King of Kalos, or a close relative who shares the same blood. So this is where things get revealed if you didn't know. It's an unbreakable security measure. Whatever lies behind that door must be extraordinarily valuable. We'll have to turn back. We couldn't even do what the professor asked. What awful apprentices we are, bruh. What could we have done? Unless you secretly have some royal blood. Is she sipping tea? Open sesame, little door. Oh my god. But how? It's a long story, but the short version is, I'm not Captain Merlot's daughter. I'm actually the daughter of King Aster, and heiress to the crown of Kalos. I believe. Hey, why did she say I believe? It's a secret, okay? S'il vous plaît, I'll be really mad at you both if you give away my identity. But why are you here instead of attending royal affairs in Lumio City? It really is a long story. We'll talk about it some other time. For now, let's see what's behind this little door. Oh, the heck? I think there might be a ghost in my room right now. But yeah, turns out Melia is royal. She's actually AZ's daughter. Don't know where she got the pink hair from, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Just out of curiosity, is there anything else in this room? I remember in my first playthrough, I would use the lens of truth in like every room, and there was almost never anything, except for when it was like required for the story. So, anyway. Incredible! This place is full of strictly forbidden books. Look, here's the legendary treatise. Treatise? By Master Sycamore. Wait, what? On romantic love between humans and... I don't remember meeting Sycamore during my first playthrough. I guess it would be an ancestor of his. This is wild. It's completely illegal if the authorities found out. Bro, okay, so if it was illegal to get with Pokemon back then, why is it... Well, no, actually, I think the mentions of it were in an old book in the Canalave City, right? In Sinnoh. That's like where the thing started. There's like a... Anyway. The professor said we needed to find a manuscript with a blue cover, right? This has to be it. Yeah, the one not so suspiciously just sitting in the middle of the room. I just want to admire this ancient knowledge for a bit. I'll probably never see it again. How much of the knowledge here could improve people's lives? These boring old books, they're only good for squishing bug-type Pokemon. Come on, let's go, pretty please. The girl is right. You two should leave. Oh my god! It's him! Not Assassin's Creed, holy! That's some acrobatics. How did you get in here? The door's locked with a seal. Bro, we clearly left it open, huh? I guess not. There's a much easier way in through the pond's drainage system. So he waded through the sewers? That's kind of gross. I know this because I've spent a long time studying this place. And why would you do that? I thought clerics just wore funny robes and hung out in churches. I'll leave the ethical questions to the scholars. That manuscript you're trying to steal belonged to a grand master of the Pokemon alchemy. If I'm correct, it holds valuable secrets on how to control life and death. Fascinating. And to think it's just been gathering dust this whole time. Is that a Halo theme? It does sound like Halo, actually, now that I think about it. We got Halo and Assassin's Creed somehow. Collab of the century. In a Pokemon fan game. If you have any kind of appreciation for Pokemon, you'll let me take the manuscript. What do you mean? If the secret it holds are unraveled, it could be used as an ultimate weapon. Oh my god, it's in bold text and everything. A weapon that would be fueled by the life energy of Pokemon. Oh no! Yo, the music kind of changed. It got even creepier. Okay. Never trust an alchemist. They seek nothing more than to play God by trampling over Pokémon. I'm not here to debate you. I'll take that manuscript by force. Oh, snap! I didn't know we were fighting him. I sure hope we healed. And he's starting off with a Shelgon, so I'm kind of thinking we should just switch. But it might not hurt to just nuzzle it a little bit. At least get the paralysis in for B-Barrel to come in and be faster with that Glacial Slide. Alright, good thing I didn't switch to B-Barrel because Fire Fang would have definitely hurt. But we don't really have anything that Carmelita can hurt it back with, so let me think. Bro, I have... Oh my god, literally my whole team besides Carmelita are weak to fire. It's a bit of an issue. I mean, I guess we can go for Bite. We do nothing. And I feel like we should keep Carmelita alive. So, okay, I'm expecting another Bite to come out. Maybe we go into Spinel? Please Bite again. No! Why? Why would you do that? Do I have Draining Kiss? Oh, I don't. We have Covet, though. Hopefully it, does not kill. Critical hit, too. My goodness. Full paralysis, let's go! Of course he uses Super Potion, though. Why wouldn't he? Aslea's is not a full restore, though. I think because it doesn't have a held item, Covet doesn't do as much damage. So, unfortunately, Spinel is going to go down here. Crazy prediction from him. Alright. Alright. I guess at least we get a free Glacial Slide in now. We can get our speed up and hopefully be faster than the next Pokemon. Oh, it's a super speed raise? Like, is it 2 stages or just 1? I wasn't paying attention, but let's go Hyper Fang. And we miss. You've got to be kidding me. What's the point of being faster if we're just going to miss? Come on, Snowball. Oh, it's not a one-shot either. What the heck? We just gave it a Hemorrhage. Oh, but because of the Synchronize, now we're Hemorrhage too. And we get confused. Oh my god, come on. We just got to get through this confusion, man. Or we could switch to Queen. Expecting another Psybeam, actually. This is probably better. So Hemorrhage makes it more likely that you'll take critical hits, as you saw there. Which, okay, we're live. Bro, this music is crazy. We got like some aboriginal grunting in the back. Of course, now it doesn't want to do it, but... Leech Life. Ooh, I will definitely take a Leech Life. Big fan of that. Ever since it got buffed. And the last Pokemon will be Absol. Makes sense. We saw that was his, like, main partner back in the last town. I don't think we're going to be faster than it, but if it goes for a dark move, we live. It goes for focus energy, actually. Trying to get a crit. Big crit. On the bite. It's a crit. Hell yeah. Let's go, Queen. She's trying to stay on the team. What on earth did I just witness? Another human who understands Pokemon as deeply as I do? Fascinating. That was a remarkable display of power. You have my respect. We could have just shared the book. There's no reason for us to be enemies. Actually, I will let you have your way this time. Upon closer inspection, I'm afraid that isn't the manuscript. What? My investigation must continue elsewhere. What do you mean? These are not the droids you're looking for? And he just leaves? Now I'm definitely voting we get out of here ASAP. Let's grab the book and go. What's up, Mega Dog? We are currently 2 badges in. There's 12 badges in this game. I forgot where to show it. Oh yeah, there we go. We've beaten 2 gym leaders so far. So next will be the Mechanical Marvel, but I think we still have quite a ways to go. But we'll see if we can knock down 2 gyms in today's stream. It's a lot of story, though. I mean, there's a lot of story in this game in general. So, strap in, lads. There are fresh footprints in the dust. The intruders can't be far. Oh, we're hiding. What do we do now? My reputation as the perfect mademoiselle will be ruined if we're caught. Let me try something. I still have my Pokemon. Jiggly! I'm counting on you, my friend. Wait, is he gonna put him to sleep? Oh, that's amazing. Wait, how are we not falling asleep? We're literally just down the hall. Did we just cover our ears? It's finally over. Can't wait to take off this stress. You did what you asked, or what I asked. Good job. That business with the cleric worries me, but what's important is the manuscript is ours. But what is it? What is actually written in there? I don't intend to do anything weird. I simply want to keep studying Pokemon alchemy to help the world. But I won't be able to do it in my lab. I'll have to visit a fellow alchemist who lives in Santaloon City. And as for you, Melia, you're the most famous hidden daughter of King Aster Zephyr. You guys can't tell? Aster Zephyr? AZ? Yes, but the fewer people who know, the better. You can rest easy. I won't inquire further. Alright. How did you... Well, she just backed up into... She just slid into that bench. That looked pretty funny. What if we ask Monsieur Lanto for help? Why would you... Okay, I get that Crisanto's a fan of his. And like, a lot of times, these celebrities that end up being vile, horrible people, you don't really know until something gets exposed. So I guess Crisanto doesn't know, but like, bro was straight up trying to, you know. He could provide us with more than enough resources to research the manuscript. He's incredibly magnanimous. Oh, Crisanto, do you have any idea how many disturbing rumors surround that man? Is he seriously your idol? Okay, yeah, I have no... I don't get it. Crisanto, I was giving you benefit of the doubt, but... apparently everyone knows Lanto is a creep, so... a total degenerate. It's all slander and twisted misunderstanding, is it though? In the words of Master Virgilio, a person's true value can be measured by the pettiness of their detractors. Bro, if everyone is saying the guy's a creep, I don't know if it's just rumors. One of his wait, huh? Nice. Professor, you laughed. That's so cute. I did no such thing. It was just my allergies. Shouldn't you two be preparing for the next challenge? You'll need to wake the sleeping Pokemon. I snatched it during the party. Oh, nice. I didn't even know there was a sleeping Pokemon in the way. Cool. Got the Poké-Flute. Oh, we got some story down. We now know that Melia is AZ's daughter. Pretty big. Over here you can actually check for side quests, which I like. But I don't think we can do any of these yet. Yeah, we haven't been through Gloomy Cave yet, so none of those side quests can be completed. But before we move on, I do want to try to catch some new Pokemon. Down here, I think I mentioned there is Galarian Farfetch, which has a new evolution in this game. But I don't think you get it for a while. So I'm not sure if it's worth catching it now, or maybe we wait until later. What's up, Gallade Master? Popped in to see if you played Tomodachi Life. But you called it Tamagotchi Life. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been playing it. Me finally proposed to Kern recently. So all is good in Tomodachi Island. I started off by adding a bunch of like friends and family members, but now I'm starting to add a bunch more like video game and anime characters. Like I got Hank Hill on my island. I got Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. I just added Lady Gaga. We'll see how that goes. Where the frick is Farfetch, bro? I know he's in here. Hold up. How do I... No, not that one. There we go. You can see the Pokemon that are in this route, and it definitely shows Galarian Farfetch'd. But for some reason, we're just not finding it. We're getting everything but. Oh my god, come on. Unless it only pops up at night, that would be weird. Oh, there we go. Took a while, but we got it. Let's give it a little nuzzle. I might give it one more nuzzle, but I'm kind of scared of it dying, so maybe I'll go for Bite instead, because it's not very effective. Nuzzle does very little damage though, but it does have stabs, so yeah, Bite should do less. Okay. Yes, Hank Hill is... He is spreading the gospel of propane and propane espressories. Regular old Great Ball should do the job. Or not. You couldn't catch it. What the heck? Is that normal text? You couldn't catch it? Or is that, like, is it impossible to catch for some reason? Okay, no, it just, yeah. That's crazy. It didn't even shake once. Alright, maybe we need to hit it with another not very effective attack to get it down to red HP. Yeah, Spinel has Thief. I'm kind of scared of Thief killing it, though, to be honest. Like, maybe we just go for a homemade. Oh my god, I only have homemade Ultra Ball. I don't have any... Alright, F it, bro. We're going for it. Homemade Ultra Ball should definitely catch. Nice. Beautiful. This time around we got a male. I think last time I got a female and called it Fiora. This would actually be our only male Pokemon so far. I have only female for some reason. I will call you... What are the Musketeers' names? I only know Diarnon, Diartagnan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but... There's Diartagnan, Aramis, Porthos, Athos. The 3 Musketeers. I don't know what their names actually are. Aramis? Porthos? Call him Porthos. And maybe we will add it to the party. I don't know. I love Tinkaton, but I don't want to have 2 steel types, you know? And right now my whole team is weak to fire. So I think it's time for Spinel to head back to the ranch. And for us to move on. Although I think there might be Pokemon. Yeah, there's Pokemon inside the town too. Nothing new though, so I think we'll just keep trucking. I know that there was an area that I skipped over though, but I don't remember where exactly. Did I talk to all these NPCs? I'm not sure. What's up, Jamarion? How you doing? Playing Pokemon Z for the 2nd time, yeah. Technically, I mean, yeah, it is my 2nd time, but I don't remember a lot of it, so I'm kind of replaying it to remind myself of the story before we continue with the 2nd half, which I have not played the 2nd half. So, there will be a point in these streams where I start playing new stuff. What happened in Lumio City threw me for a loop that I did not expect. Do you mean like the big battle? See, I don't even remember that. That's the main stuff that I'm replaying it for, is what happens with the king in the battle over there. Oh, I guess I hadn't talked to these NPCs. We got a TM for Icy Wind. Not bad. Wait, what the heck? She wants to trade a Timber for a Riolu. That's a pretty cool trade, but I don't have a Timber, as the game just said. And over this way, we have the big sleeping Pokemon. That is a big old Snorlax, man. Okay, hold up. We probably need some more Pokeballs. And we can actually make quite a lot of Great Balls. So yeah, let's do that. Homemade Pokeballs have a higher chance of catching than regular Pokeballs. So we should be good with those. Let's go ahead and save just in case. And use the Poke Flute. It's waking up! But instead of getting angry and attacking, the Snorlax calmly lumbers back to the What the heck? Maybe you can use the Lens of Truth in more places across Kalos. Bruh. I've tried. Back in my old playthrough, I'll be using the Lens of Truth in like every area and I found almost nothing. So I don't know why the game is telling us this. What the heck? Wait, did that pop up because of the Lens of Truth, or is this just a random haunter? Yeah, we got scammed, bro. I'm sad. I wanted Snorlax. Thank you for the reminder. Can you do more than one at a time? I've been crafting these one at a time. Yeah, you can craft more than one at a time. Just gotta push up and down. I never use these charms though. I guess these could be useful if you're looking for like the specific rare encounter, like I was back in that previous route. I was looking for the Farfetch and it wouldn't pop up. Maybe if I used a fighting charm, we would have found it more easily, but I don't think we have a fighting charm yet, so... Anyway, I don't know why it told us to use the lens of truth. Again, we found nothing. I'm the grave digger. I bury bodies. My work is hard and lonely. My name is Marigold, by the way. To be honest, I don't get many visitors. Haven't a clue why. Since you're here, could you help me with a matter? Sure. Lately, a dangerous ghost type has been haunting the cemetery. Oh my god, was it the haunter we just killed? I've tried to hunt it myself, but it can turn invisible. I know there's a device to reveal it cannot be seen. If you happen to have something like that, it would be wonderful if you could scare off that ghost. Bro, was it literally the haunter we just killed? Huh? I think it was, because yeah, we progressed the side quest. There's a vacancy for that position in Acrylic Town. Say no more! If you stop by, I'll offer my services. Oh, okay. He didn't actually give us any item or anything, but I guess now he becomes the daycare? Interesting. Is there any way to play on iOS yet? Sadly, I don't think Joy Play is available on iOS. The only way to play Pokemon fan games is through an app called Joy Play. As far as I know. There might be another way, but... yeah, that Joy Play is only on Android as far as I know. Unless maybe you can emulate PC somehow on your iOS. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Wait, Incinerate his both? Oh, hell yeah. I am getting Chin Chin out of there, though, because that Houndour is coming straight for us. The Flash Fire, no! I don't know why I did that. Oh god, he's got Incinerate too. Porthos! Porthos, you just joined us, and you're gonna die already! No! That's an L. Maybe I should have just kept Chin Chin in, because he does have Rock Smash for the Houndour. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh, well, he misses too. I'll take that. Oh my goodness. Rock Smash! Oh, that's a one-shot? I should have just done that turn 1. Just let Porthos die for no reason. Be careful searching Joy Play. If it's spelled that way, you might get something very different. Wait, really? I didn't know there was something else. But yeah, it is Joy Play, like how you spelled it. What's up, Looney? This is Pokemon Z, and it is actually not a ROM hack, but a fan game, which... technically, ROM hacks are fan games, but should be noted that you don't need an emulator to play this game. Or a ROM. So, yeah, you can just download and play it on your PC without any setup, really. It's just download it, extract it, and then launch the EXE. And you're good to go. But yeah, the link to download it is in the description if any of you guys watching this later, or even right now if you're watching the stream live. If this game looks interesting to you, I definitely vouch. This is probably my favorite fan game of the last couple years. Though to be fair, I haven't played that many. I mean, I've played a good amount actually. I'm just remembering like Pokemon Reloaded, the real-time battles one. It's pretty cool. I love the battling, but the fan game itself, like, is definitely a bit, grindy, I guess you could say. But, like, this is more traditional Pokemon, and I love it. I mean, the story of this game is a 10/10. And just the concept of it is basically what I, at least, wanted Legends EA to be. We got Hunter German, which is most definitely a Bloodborne reference. In case you guys don't know, other than Pokemon, I would say Dark Souls is probably my favorite. Oh my god, how are we missing so much? That's like the second time I think Carmelita misses Fire Fang in like 2 battles in a row. So sad. Are we faster than a Sneasel? Probably not, right? Of course. Even though we're like a couple levels ahead, I think most enemies in this game have EVs and IVs. So I need to always keep that in mind and just know that I'm most likely not going to be faster than most enemies. Well, at least Pokemon that are fast. Oh my god, 168 damage? Yo! Noob for you with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. And I see your message right now too. Hold up. Pause? Thank you so much, Noob. I had completely forgotten about you, but once I saw your live, I just had to immediately join. It is really heartwarming to see that you still play Pokemon. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever stop playing Pokemon, to be honest. My mouse just died. Dude, does anyone else have issues that their mouse just disconnects from the Bluetooth? I think it might be the dongle. I might need to buy a new Bluetooth dongle, but this mouse, for some reason, just always disconnects if I leave it idle for a while. And I forgot how to sync it again. Okay, hold up. New season in Pokemon Champions, another road to Masters. Wait, does the rank completely reset? Maybe, it might be time. Oh, frick. Hold up. I'm fixing my mouse right now, guys, because for some reason it just broke. But, yeah, it depends. Did they add any new Pokemon, or is it literally just the same, but the rank resets? That's why I use cable mouse. Yeah. This is my first time actually using a wireless mouse. I decided to give it a go because I don't know, you know, it's nice not having to worry about the cable getting in the way, but it just disconnects constantly. So I'm gonna have to look into why. But thank you again, noob. I hope you enjoy the streams. Should try randomize Nuzlocke this. Maybe in my third playthrough. Wait, so did they add any new Pokemon or nah? Because if not, then like, I don't know if I'll stream. Maybe like, I'm happy that I hit Master, but I could always go higher, I suppose. They don't let you randomize until you beat the game once. Wait, I think they do. Bro, we're just missing everything today, aren't we? I mean, at least this time Staraptor used double teams, so it makes a little more sense that it missed, but another nickel to the jar. And a Krokorok. Nice. Easy. Oh, not so easy kill. Thought it would just be an easy kill, but apparently not. There we go. Wonder if that means we're near the town with all these hunters, because there's a whole town in this game that has all those hunters in it. Ooh, Hattrem. That's a cool Pokemon. Not one I really want to use, but just cool to see. You know, newer Pokemon in HD 2D. Well, no, this is not HD 2D, but just in 2D in general. 2D sprite. I like it. There we go. No new Mons yet, sadly. I'm waiting to use Zekrom. That's crazy. Okay, wait, what's the point of even making a new season then, if there's no new Pokemon added? Just for another battle pass to try and get money out of people, I guess? Did they add any new held items at least? Did they add anything? Wait, what the heck? Oh, no, I don't want Hattrem. I did catch one though, just for fun. Actually, what else is in this route? We have Sneasel. We have Greavard. If there was a Hisuian Sneasel, I'd definitely be down to catch, but oh, look at that. You know what? Maybe I do catch a regular old Sneasel. I'm kind of scared of killing it in one hit, though, so I'm gonna go for Sing. Oh my gosh. Why did I expect that would hit? You know, we've been missing every attack today, and that's maybe like the lowest accuracy one, so F it, bro. I'm just going for the Great Ball. At full HP! Well, almost full. We got it, easy. And this will be Shredder. Shout out to my old favorite Pokemon. At one point, Sneasel was actually my favorite Pokemon. But those days are long gone. I still like Sneasel. I like Sneaseler a lot, actually. It's been growing on me recently. In large part because I bought a Sneaseler plush when I was in Japan. Oh my god, wait, what the heck? Wait, what is Chinchin's ability? Hello? Counters flying type attacks by dealing damage back to the attacker? Wait, that's crazy. Especially because he's 4 times weak to flying type. He actually counters back flying moves? Also, what is that hidden power? Siniestro. I think that means dark type. That's a crazy ability, considering he's 4 times weak to flying type moves. Damn! Flying immunity and counters back. Alright, maybe I need to use Chin Chin more. I was not giving this Cricketune enough credit. He's pretty sick. Uh-oh. Okay, let's use our Pokevile before we move on. Because we've got Team Aoth. Isn't this the kid who messed up our grand plans in Slope Forest? Finally, it's payback time. Get ready to be taught a lesson. I'm really curious about these guys, why their name is Aoth. And I think last stream, maybe it was U-Physics brought up, Aoth is a thing from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. There was the Project Aoth. But I don't know how that exactly relates to AZ other than it has something to do with Infinity Energy, right? And Infinity Energy, if you guys don't know, is kind of like, I don't know if it's been retconned at this point or just forgotten about. But back in those days, Omega Ruby, Infinity Energy was what made Mega Evolution possible, and also what powered the ultimate weapon, and also the rocket ship in Mos Deep City, I believe. So Infinity Energy is basically like Pokemon's life energy. And I think Project Aoth was like, I guess like scientists trying to harness the power of Infinity Energy, so basically experimenting on Pokemon. But like in the official, this is in the official Pokemon games, by the way, Project Aoth, it's just like mentioned in like a random notebook somewhere. Now that you've worn down their Pokemon, I'll step in and deliver the finishing blow. Get ready for the glory of Team Aoth. Oh my god! Was there actually a mention of Infinity Energy even once in Legends ZA? I don't think they did. Like, at least by name. Obviously, you know, if we go by the old lore, then Mega Evolution is Infinity Energy, but I don't think they actually name Infinity Energy once in ZA. I could be wrong, though. But that alone is pretty crazy that it was such a big part of the old lore of Mega Evolution, and yeah, they just kind of forgot about it. Or they purposely didn't mention it because they don't like how dark and disturbing it was. I mean, again, this is not stuff that's like very obvious unless you read a random notebook that I think is in C Mauville. And even then you have to kind of like put things together to figure it out. But people have definitely put it together that Infinity Energy, they're basically using the life force of Pokemon. That's what powered AZ's ultimate weapon. So in modern day, you know, with so much more Pokemon activism, like Team Plasma and stuff, yeah, not great. And here I thought we caught you off guard. You're definitely a nuisance we need to watch out for. Oh my god, who are these guys? Just rolling up on the Go-Goats. The King's Guard. This is definitely our cue for a strategic retreat. Bro, they're on Go-Goats. There is no way you guys can... Why are police so useless, man? Like, they could easily chase after them right now. They're on Go-Goats. Those Team Aoth scoundrels have been swarming the area. We suspect their base of operations is nearby, and yet here you guys are talking to me. Like, there's 3 of them. I get if Merlot stays behind to make sure I'm okay, you know, you gotta protect the civilians first and foremost, but there's 2 whole other guys right there. Stay alert and try not to get tangled up in their villainy. Let's move out, men. We'll search the outskirts of Propane Town. Yes, Captain. Captain Useless, more like. Come on. Oh, man. I mean, that's like a trope of all media, to be honest. The characters just stand around when they could easily do something. Let's go ahead and heal up. And this looks like a Hex Maniac, so we'll put Queen up first. Hello, Alice. How you doing? Where's the recipe for the Mercury Cree? I'm not sure, Arav. I mean, I know I got it in my old playthrough, but at this point it's been so long that I don't remember. I think you get it through the story, though, if I'm not mistaken. Or you just have to keep picking up more recipes, because the little recipes that you randomly find throughout the... Oh my god, please don't use Pursuit, I swear. Okay. In the manor, I think? Okay. Wait, which manor? Brick Break! Oh no, wait, why did I put in Porthos against a freaking flying type? I'm an idiot. I am not doing a great job of training up this Farfetch'd, am I? Just keeps dying. I don't know if Go-Go has an evolution, actually. I don't think so. But maybe a Mega Evolution would be pretty sick. Gloomy Cave! Ooh, this is where the next, I forgot what they're called, but there's a side quest where you have to kill... Sorry, not kill. Capture certain evil people, and, one of them is in here. So maybe we go down in there, but I kind of want to just go on to the next town, because we need a little bit of healing right now. Oh no! What's a good Pokemon fan game you'd recommend to someone just starting? Like, first Pokemon fan game? I mean, this is not a bad one. It's not that difficult, especially if you play it on regular mode. It has a cool story, but if you want something more like, I guess, traditional Pokemon, I would recommend Pokemon Flux. It's not finished though, so like just to get into it, you know, as a demo, it goes pretty far. But if you want a complete game, then probably Pokemon Xenoverse? I don't know if Xenoverse, I would say it is beginner friendly actually. It's got a bunch of really cool Fakemon and regional forms. It's got a slightly more standard Pokemon story. And it's just super polished, super well made. See, I think I would say Pokemon Xenoverse. Or Pokemon Flux. If it was finished, I would say Flux every day, but... Those Team Azoth goons! Did they head toward the Profane Swamp? Muncho, Melia, since the three of us are together, why don't we do a little investigating? Who knows what kind of trouble they're plotting? Yes, they really scare me when I'm alone, but if we join forces, they shouldn't be a problem. Plus, the professor will be so proud of us. What the heck? Oh my god, yo, why does this girl keep... She almost walked right into another disaster without even noticing. Is she a magnet for trouble or something? Oh, that's a foreshadowing if I've ever seen one. The first time, though, I feel like the guy deliberately threw an axe at her. This time it did seem like more of an accident. We hunters have a bad reputation. I don't give a damn about your reputation. Get a poison barb, though. Nice. I don't think we can talk to the guy on the roof, though. But anyway, I think this is... yeah, this is like a makeshift Pokemon Center. So we're gonna heal up and take a tiny break, because I need to go get some more water. But before we do... I see a couple of you guys asking how to download the game. A lot of people have actually asked me how to download the game. I might just honestly make a tutorial on just in general how to download Pokemon fan games, because it's really easy. But I guess, I don't know, maybe people are scared of like viruses or just not as knowledgeable with computers. But okay, here you go. We're Pokemon Z fan game. You can download it from a few different websites, but I recommend the official, which is Losty Games. It's the one I have linked in my description of all my Pokemon Z videos. You click Pokemon Z, you scroll down, game download in English, download this, is gonna download it. Once it's downloaded, I guess this is like the tough part for some people, but hold on, I don't want to like accidentally show something that I shouldn't, like somehow dox myself. Okay, anyway. These are... yeah, I don't know if I can... hold up. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to make a new folder where I don't have anything suspicious. Pokemon Z. When I say suspicious, I mean like emulators and stuff like that will get me in trouble with Nintendo. I don't mean anything weird. Alright, so look, you got it downloaded, right? It'll be a zip file. You need... I think Windows actually has a zip. Like, I usually use WinRAR, but I think Windows has its own zip program. So I don't know how to show it with the Windows one, but you basically have to extract it, right? So you extract the files, let that run. That'll give you a folder. It's taking a minute. Oh yeah, because literally all the files, like all the sprites and everything have to get downloaded. Well, not downloaded, but extracted. Anyway, you let that go. Once it's done, go into the folder, and you literally just run this, game.exe, and that's it. That is literally all you have to do. It's pretty easy. There's even a guide in here for how to use it on JoyPlay, which is Android emulator. It's only in Spanish, though. Maybe you can Google Translate this somehow. Or is there a guide in English? I don't think there's an English guide. The game itself will be in English, though. But anyway, that's literally all you do. You just launch this. Maybe you have to run it as an administrator, but I promise there's no viruses as long as you download it from the official site, which again is Losty Games, lostyfangames.blogspot. Click Pokémon Z, and yeah, it's in French too. There's a complete guide for the game, even though it's also in Spanish. Can you Google Translate this? Like, is there an automatic translate? That'd be pretty sick. Thankfully, I can speak Spanish. I can just read it like this. But yeah, there's a whole strategy guide for the game. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I'll be right back, though. I'm going to go get some water. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Look who's here. No! Why did you leave? He was perfectly, like, covered by the microphone and just did not want to show up. Oh my gosh. Break my camera on accident. Hold up. There we go. Anyway, that was Mac, my familiar companion. Wait, why did we go up in viewers when I left? What is going on, guys? Why are there more people watching when I'm not even here? Did you guys see him jump up on the chair, or? If you want an English strategy guide, it's on the game's official website. Wait, really? I don't know if this website is the official site. I think a fan made this. But I know that there is this website. Like, this will probably work, but, you know, if you're more cautious about viruses and things like that, like, my computer is totally fine and I'm playing the game, you know? But, I know that the official site is the creator, which is Eric Losty. That's why I say Losty Games. Unless you meant this site. Let me see. Is there an English guide on here? Put the cat song, you'll get more viewers. True. I did used to have a cat cam, but I don't anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's a... Anyway. What the heck? Where did my game go? Oh, okay, there we go. I got me some coconut water. It's not water, but it's pretty refreshing. The download link goes to the same place as the creator's site. Oh, okay. Then yeah, you can download it from that site too. Anyway, I literally don't have the actual camera, the webcam that I used to use for the cat cam. Oh, there's a ranch. I'm kind of sad. Like, I like the regional Delphox in this game, but the fact that it's electric type means a lot of the Pokemon I wanted to use, like the new Pikachu or Pawmi, I don't want to have 2 electric types. So, makes the team building a little bit tougher. I think there's something up here though. Oh, actually there's a lot up here. Just curious, is there a way to farm berries for crafting in this game? Maybe. There might be a berry farm. Hello, I'm Le Protégé. I can trade one of your Pokemon for another of similar base value. So this guy is pretty cool, but I'm not going to use him yet because once you do a trade with him, he disappears. But like he said, if you give him, like for example, a starter Pokemon, I think he gets you or gives you another starter. Wait, does the game save before you do the trade? Like, what if I give him Carmelita? Brixton is a fairly good Pokemon. Would you trade for my Ambipom? Ambipom? That's the best you can give me? No, I thought it was a fair trade. Maybe another time, I guess. Alright, you know what? I didn't realize. Oh, okay, yeah, so if you decline his trade, he doesn't offer a new one. So that's why I say don't do the trade unless you're ready, which I clearly was not ready. So now I have to restart the game. Oh, and okay, I don't know why, but okay, hold up. There we go. Hopefully the trade is back since I saved before. Okay, yeah. Not gonna do that yet. Hey, nothing against Ambipom. I was just expecting something else, I guess. Anyway. Don't have strength yet, so we can't push that. And this is the move reminder. Ooh. Haven't been to this in a minute. Maybe there's something that we don't know about. Bug bite? No. And nothing that crazy. And this lady sells stuff. I do need some more. Oh, actually, I'm good for potions. That is true. He said similar base value. I don't know why I thought the starters were special. Like, you would get another starter. Not that I would trade Carmelita anyway, but I was just curious. This guy wants to trade Rattata for Yungoos. Okay. Some strange travelers showed up looking for shelter. They were definitely odd. Sinister looking masks. Wonder if she's talking about Team Aoth? Seems the most likely. What do we got down here? Ooh, gems. And more gems. Does anyone use gems other than like Flying Gem on Pokemon with acrobatics? I feel like that's the only time I see people actually using the gem items. Yep. I lived through the reign of King Aster's father. He was a strong-willed king, but incredibly frivolous and wasteful. He left the region practically in ruins. I'm afraid his son Aster is the one paying the price for that disastrous legacy. More witches in the swamp. Oh, is that what the hunters are here for? To hunt down the witches? Your aura. No, not quite strong enough yet. Come back later. Okay. Damn. I got no aura, guys. As told by a witch. Yeah, I guess The witches and the hunters are feuding. That's interesting. I thought the hunters were killing werewolves. At least if they're the hunters from Bloodborne, but... Anyway. On to the Profane Swamp we go. And first, I'm gonna check. We have, ooh, the regional variant of... I don't know if it's Paris or Duosion. I think it's Duosion, but it looks like a Paris, which is kind of cool. And there's Goomy in here too, and Clodsire. I would definitely be down to catch a Clodsire. Big fan. Oh my god! I won't let any non-magical person enter Lumio City. So, how do you know that I'm not magical? I could be magical if I want. Watch this magic. See? You can't do that, can you? It's magic. Are you collaborating with those swamp witches? I'll put you to trial by fire! Gems are gone since Gem 5, except normal gem? Really? Huh. Never mind then. Oh my god! I was hoping for a one-shot there, but... What the heck? The prediction? He's insane! Alright, it's fine. We'll just get Snowball in here. And a Glacial Slide. Everyone get in the car. Is that a JoJo reference? I actually never finished Season 6 of JoJo. I should get around to that at some point. I got like halfway through, and then I know that Season 7 recently started and people were kind of mad because Netflix release schedule. Which I've been saying for a while, dude. For the last few seasons of JoJo, I was saying that they should do weekly releases. Except now I don't even think it's weekly. They dropped like one episode and then they were like, yeah, actually we're not going to do another episode for a month. Has episode 2 come out yet? I think maybe it did and they fixed it, but... It's like... one way or the other. They either drop all the episodes at once or they have a horrible, slow schedule. I don't know why they don't just wait until it's done and do one episode per week. I miss that. I know that things are different now, but that was one of the coolest things of like... You know, honestly, like overall, cable TV sucked, but it did make for interesting talks at school growing up. Like every week, you know, there'd be a new episode. But it just doesn't hit the same nowadays with streaming services, even if they do weekly episodes. I don't know, I feel like the buzz just isn't quite the same as... Not even really back in the day. Well, I guess at this point it's pretty old, but... As recently as like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad, those shows got a lot of buzz week to week when it was releasing. Where I feel like if they just released Breaking Bad the whole season at once, I don't know if it would have been as popular as it became. Maybe I'm just capping, or I mean not capping, but it's opinion. Anyway, this Hatchrim's gonna kill me, so I don't know why I switched into Chin-Chin of all Pokemon. But at least he's faster, and there we go. What's up, Gabriel? Am I gonna play Lumentail? Yes, I will definitely be playing Lumentail. And I do not want Yawn. My goat be barrel be surfing. Not just surfing, bro is ice surfing, I guess. Snowboarding, that's a thing. Wow. I was like, wait a minute, there's something closer to what B-Barrel's doing than just surfing. We got a Moonstone over here, okay. And an alchemy page. What do we got now? Ooh. So this is basically the replacement for cut, which I think means we can use them, right? I'm gonna make one in case we find a cut tree, we can test it out. That's the interesting about those alchemy pages is they always unlock in sequential order. So if you're not picking them up, you'd miss out on cut essentially, which is weird. I mean, I don't think this game has a moment where like you absolutely need cut for anything, like maybe later on, I don't know. But for the most part, the HMs or like the field moves that you need in this game are optional. Oh my god, big crit. Actually, that was not even a crit. That was just the big damage from the leech life. And we get Swords Dance. Ooh, okay. What do I want to get rid of here? Maybe Knockoff? Or Aerial Ace? I feel like we should keep Slash. Knockoff can be pretty useful. But we have other Dark-type Pokemon, so that's why I'm like, maybe we don't need Knockoff. And Chinchou, alright, we're fine. And exercise and patience when it comes to hobbies. The instant reward has cooked our attention span. Yeah. I don't know. I still prefer when shows come out once per week. Like, I mean, to be honest, the only show that I watch that's like that nowadays is probably RuPaul Drag Race. And I'd never been caught up, so I didn't get to watch the new seasons as they come out, but that's a show that, like, if you go on Reddit or social media after the episodes come out, there's a lot of buzz and a lot of memes around it. So it's a good experience watching it week to week, as opposed to them releasing just the whole season in a row. But it's a reality show, which I guess reality shows, they get a lot more buzz than, like, drama shows nowadays. So maybe, like, it just depends show to show. Like, some shows are better being released all at once, but some, you know, it's better to do weekly releases. What's up, Flex Misfit? And Kapos, is this stream continuing the video or not? Yeah, so if you watched the latest video that I posted, this is basically episode 3 now, I guess. But what I'm going to do is make all of these streams up until the first half of the game into one video, which is just a recap of the story of the game overall. So for people that prefer my kind of Let's Play style like this, where I just yap and play through the game, you know, they can enjoy that. But for people that prefer the more abridged, they'll get the abridged version too. And we got Cloud Sire, let's go! I watch anime, so once per week, like Digimon Beat Break and Pokemon Horizons, yeah. Most anime, I find, are still weekly. It's mainly like American show, or I guess Netflix. Netflix and other streaming shows that just drop the whole thing. What shall we nickname you? Maybe Whoop? Whoopee? Whoopee! Don't know if I actually want to add Whoopi to the team, though. I mean, right now, Porthos is not doing anything. Maybe we bench Porthos, because I don't think we can even get its evolution yet. Oh, there's the new Mon, though. Bug and Psychic type. I don't know why I thought it was Poison type. Wait, is this a different... Wait, this is a Paris. What the heck? Hold up, now I'm confused, because earlier we ran into a very similar looking Pokemon, but it was a Duosion. But now this is actually Paris. So I guess there's both? Is there a version where Paris is the host, and then another version where Duosion is the host, but they look very similar? Like, what is it? There's another Pokemon kind of like that, right? A Paris has parasitic Tochukatsu mushrooms growing on its back. They grow by drawing nutrients from the host. They're valued as a medicine for long. For long what? I'll never know! Alright, I'm gonna keep you with no nickname, but I might consider using that Paris. I never got to in my original playthrough, so I kind of want to try out some of the new Pokemon. But hold up, is there a search option? Oh, it's F5 to search. Bro, can I not just... Why did they make it like this? Why not just let you type the name of the Pokemon? Like, we're on PC. Oh my god, can I not sort? Oh, there we go. Okay, Paris. That's not what I even meant to do. Gosh dang it, man. Duosion? Yeah, let's look for Duosion. Or Duosion. I don't... How do you guys pronounce that Pokemon's name? Wait, did the search even work? Okay, alphabetical order. Names D through... Oh, start. I have to click start search. Wait, I don't have it in my dex? Oh, there it is. I'm so confused. So this is just its own Pokemon? It has nothing to do with Paris? Maybe it infects the Parises? I don't know. We gotta find one to find out. But anyway, I feel like I missed an item somehow. What's up, Dano? I just finished my coconut water. So I'm plenty hydrated. There's like 1 drop left in there. Okay, wait, maybe we can't get to that item without Surf. What's up, Oblift? The game is good. I love Delphox, but I also like the regional Pikachu. Yeah, I was in the same position. Like, I don't want to have 2 electric types on the team. And they're both 4 times weak to ground type too, so it's tough. Funny enough, recently did a Sun playthrough, I had 4 Mons weak to ground. Dang. It's not good having too many Pokemon weak to the same type, but at the same time, it's like a bit of a challenge, you know? It can be fun. Do a challenge run. Got another Clodsire. What the heck? Does this heal? The Illumise learned Pokemon Nursing. Oh my god, yes! Heal me up! Nice. And okay. Can't even take 1 step without something coming for me. Come on, bro. They do so much damage too. And we don't even... Do I want to catch a Haunter? I know that there's Mega Evolutions later on, and Mega Gengar is pretty crazy, but... Probably not going to get Mega for a while, so... I don't know, I'm conflicted with what to use in this playthrough. I mainly want to just use the new regional forms, of course. But anyway. Is there a new Pokemon in this? No, it's the same old. The only Pokemon remaining here that I would want to catch is maybe Goomy. I don't think Goomy has a regional form in this game. Oh, speak of the devil! Well, maybe there's Hisui and Goodra that you can get somehow, but I would imagine that because we're not in Hisui, like we are in the past, but Goomy's originally from Kalos. So even in the past, I would imagine that Goomy still evolves into its usual form, right? Or like regular Goodra. Do Colossia and Pikachu evolve by Thunderstone? I think so. Wait, did we pick up a Thunderstone yet? If we did, then we might be able to evolve ours already. Anyone willing to learn is welcome to our coven. Don't be shy and ask. Wait, where's the coven at? If I could actually ask, I would. I'm down. I've always been interested in the occult. I don't think I would actually join a cult. Although you could say I was already part of one as a kid, but anyway. Feel bad for not using a team of new Pokemon for this fan game? Yeah, I always like using whatever new stuff they offer. Seems like, you know, if I'm playing a game that has new stuff, why not try it out? Ooh, we actually have explosive powder. Wait, what? We found some? Oh, okay. Nice. And we have a Swift Cap, which I think raises speed EVs, or IVs rather. Yeah, do we want to use that on Carmelita? I say why not? We're probably like the only Pokemon that I know I'm going to be keeping till the end is Carmelita, so I think giving her all the caps that we find is not a bad idea. Yes, the game is complete. 12 gyms, so pretty long game. And we're not even at the 3rd gym, which is crazy, but we're going to get to it today. Goal of this stream is to at least beat the 3rd gym, which means I need to speed up, man. We've been, I wouldn't say slacking, but slugging. We're going slow, basically. The game itself is going pretty quick. Oh my god, that did... We don't even have a ground move on you? Come on. I don't think Queen is going to be doing much damage to this thing either. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's stockpile 2. It's getting so tanky. Oh, and it's swallowed. No. All right, at least its defenses go down. But come on, man. We need some attack raises, please. Metal Claw raises attack, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh my god, please finish it. Oh, no, it's going to swallow again. Oh. Never mind, it did spit up. Thank you for that. Alright. that was a toughie. Well, really, it was just kind of tanky. Let's keep going this way, because I think there is still more to this swamp. Even though I think the exit was up. Or not. Won't be long until dark. Is it okay with you if we make a campfire? Out here in the middle of nowhere? Aren't there any hotels in the swamp or what? Just how spoiled is this girl? How out of touch? Hey, what's up, Lucifuge? Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Oh my god, that's an awesome emote. What was Dende's name in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Little Green? I love Little Green. What if we tell stories to pass the time? Sure. I told you I'd tell you my story as soon as we had time to talk. Ooh, we get some lore. Hold up. Guess the moment has arrived. We're listening. The story begins a long time ago. Paldea region. Battlefield. About 15 years ago. Yo, wait, is this new? I do not remember this from the old demo. This is crazy. I've never seen this many sprites at once. Even though maybe they're not sprites, this might just be a background since they're not moving except the two Go-Goat guys. After a long war, the Kalos region triumphed over Paldea in a remarkable military feat. You've done it, King Aster. The war finally over. Those new artillery weapons completely turned the tide against the enemy. Oh. I knew they would be highly effective. I designed them myself, after all. Even so, I believe this battle could have been won with far less pain and destruction. Victory on the battlefield is commendable, my king, but securing our legacy in the history books is an even greater triumph. That is why I urge you not to stray from the path of honor. We must tend to the wounded. Nothing clouds your good judgment, monsieur. It is good for reason that you are my most trusted advisor. I suggest we search for the wounded Pokémon and tend to them first. They're the true innocents here. Damn. F the people. Save the Pokémon! This Absol. I believe it's still alive, though it won't be for long if we don't do something. If only I had brought my Flabébé to this battle. It could have used its healing powers. Whoa. Yo! King Aster, you who lay waste to everything in your path with such wrath and hostility, fate shall make you a victim of your own devastation. Oh. What? What are you saying, you Pokemon of ill omen? Darkness will fall upon you, bringing an end to your kingdom and everything you hold dear. A vortex of destruction. This is a edgy-ass Absol. And after leaving a trail of ruin in your wake, you will wander the world for countless years, forgotten by everyone, unable to remember even your own name. Oh. Is that why he eventually becomes just AZ? It's interesting. I mean, obviously this game is not canon, but it kind of fits with the mainline games only calling him AZ. Like they never call him Master Zephyr, obviously because it's not canon, but them kind of like explaining it in this game is cool. Did that really happen? Was that Pokemon speaking to me? But darkness would soon consume the life of King Aster, starting with the members of his very own family. Oh no! His wife, Queen Angeline, would be the first to succumb as a victim of illness. That was a devastating blow to King Aster's heart. It would only be the first of many. F's in the chat. Yeah, this is definitely new. I do not remember this from the first demo. Sometime later, the king's brother suffered a fit of madness. A madness that led him to commit serious crimes. To silence the scandal, he was seized and locked in the deepest and most distant of prisons, and he was forgotten by all. Yo, we don't talk about Bruno? As for Melia, the king's daughter hidden in a secret until the times of war were over. This I do vaguely remember, though. Monsieur Merlot, I tried to defy fate itself, but I found it to be a force far more implacable than I ever imagined. But there's still time. I can still break this cycle. Take Melia to your home. Keep her far from the affairs of the crown, for the throne is now haunted by a curse. Someday, I have faith that we shall be reunited once more.
Oh.
You must summon your courage now, Melia. You need not face this alone. My faithful Pokemon, the Eternal Flower Flabebe, will stay by your side from now on. This Pokemon has served our dynasty for generations. In a way, it will always keep us connected. You must promise me that you'll look after one another. And so the king was left all alone. What an abrupt end to the music. But what a tragic story, true. No wonder the king wanted to keep your identity a secret. Are you sure we should travel with Eternal Floette? Or Flabebe? Outside its Wait. Does that mean the Eternal Floette had a baby? You might recognize it as an emblem of the royal family. At first I wanted to keep her in the Pokeball, but I started to miss her. She's my friend. Besides, we aren't the only noble house with this variety of Flabebe. What, the brother? Thanks to your story, I'm beginning to understand our king's sadness. Rumors say he wanders the halls of Lumio's palace like a lost soul, that he struggles to make decisions. Maybe he's no longer fit to reign over a region as complicated as Kalos. Damn. Right in front of his daughter? Come on, why would you say that? You don't understand! What do you mean? My father. He's suffering a lot, yes, but if only people knew who he really was. He's a wise, kind man with such a big heart. I mean, I can't... He tried to save that Absol before it told him Omen was coming, I guess. But instead, I have to listen to people mocking him day after day, or worse, talking about getting rid of him. But I love him so much. Daddy, je suis désolé. I didn't mean any disrespect. I think you did, bro. It's not like you're lying, though. People are getting angrier with him every day. I wish he didn't have to be king at all. Just like I don't want to be a princess or anything special. I just want to be a trainer traveling with my Pokemon. And you'll have our full support, because above all else, you're our friend now. Right, Muncho? Anyway, I think it's high time we got some rest. We need to get back on Team Azoth's trail first thing in the morning. Alright, let's pause and reflect for a second, because, yeah, you guys pointed out, Melia clearly has a Flabebe, not a Floette. But in the past, her dad gave her Floette. So I think either the Floette had a baby and it's went back with King AZ. And, you know, so Melia has a Flabebe instead. I don't think it's a plot hole. I think that's the most likely case. But yeah, also a lot of the Pokemon that showed up in that cutscene, pretty cool that they're like the ones that are in the Great Pokemon War cutscene. Let me see if I can find it. I'm actually a little confused because there's the Great Pokemon War and then there's just like the War of Kalos, and I don't know if they're exactly different. But I'm thinking of this right here. You can see Aggron, I think, was in that cutscene. Rhyperior. I don't see Absol though, but there was an Absol in the Pokemon Z cutscene. But yeah, it's cool that we got to see Aggron and Rhyperior. So I think that is talking about this war. Or that was the war that we just saw. Because there's also the upcoming war. That was a past war that already happens. There's also a war coming up, which is the one that I think Absol kind of like warned AZ about. How does Pokemon Z feels? Yeah, it's good, Stefan. Did the Floette unevolve? I don't know. No, he gave her a Flabébé, but Floette still exists out in the world? What? Well, the thing is, like, according to this game, there's multiple of the Eternal Flower Floette. I know in present day there's only one Floette, but I guess in these days, in this time, it was just another color of the Flabébé. And like even Florges, there's black Florges. So I think it's just different in this game. Like there were multiple of them, and it's rare, but there's multiple of the black flower Flabébés. But the Floette is still missing, I see. I mean, I guess we'll find out, because my thinking was that AZ did give her the Floette, and it had a baby, and that's what Melia has now, is the Flabébé. Am I tripping? Am I getting it backwards somehow? No, I'm not, right? It's Floette. Is the one that, the canon one. Flabébé is made up for this game, and I know for a fact that there's a Florges too. So that's why I'm thinking it's just not as special yet. Eventually it became that there's only one special Flabébé. But then again, no, you're right, because I think even though there's multiple black flower Flabébé, there's only one that has the blue, red, and black, which is AZ's. Maybe. Anyway, there's a Alpha Den over here. Poison type Pokemon. I don't have anything that can really deal with that super effective right now, so maybe we wait to take that on. I'm not really in a rush to fight that. We need either a Psychic type or a Ground type. Well, we have a Ground type, but he doesn't have any ground moves for some reason. So, on we go to the Deep Burrow. Oh my god, it's them! You think we'll find any rare poison types around here? I certainly hope so. We need their organs to harvest those high-grade You again! This habit of stalking us is bordering on harassment. Don't you have anything better to do? I want to join you guys. I told you, I'm feeling cultish. I'm missing Pokemon Insurgents right now. We got Mr. Mime and Venomoth. I guess we deal with the Venomoth first, since Fire Fang will likely do a lot more damage. I don't know if Feint Attack or Metal Claw does more, but I guess we'll Feint Attack. Decaying Light! Oh god, that's not super effective, but gives us that weird light status ailment, which I think makes it so if we're half health, we do more damage, actually. We're not at half health, though, sadly, but oh, that doesn't even finish it. Come on! We got the attack raise, though. Alright, so I guess we'll finish off the Venomoth with you and Feint Attack the Mr. Mime. Are you gonna give me the Decaying, too? Okay, never mind. That Decaying status ailment is pretty weird. I like the Bleeding one. Like, it's pretty straightforward. You just take more damage from critical hits. But this one I'm a little more confused about. Or I guess I forgot exactly how it works. Like, we're faster with Carmelita, right? If I nuzzle it, does it make it... It should make it slower so that Queen can finish it here. Let's see, Big Brain Strat. Really? Come on, man. I paralyzed it and Queen is still slower? Or is that one of those weird interactions where the paralysis didn't kick in until after? Whatever, bro. Great work! We finally cornered them! Now talk! No more games. What kind of trouble are you stirring up? Trouble, they say. How quaint. We're only fighting to ensure the Pokemon world doesn't become a rotting, decrepit eyesore. And Pokemon hold the keys to our vision. We just need to finalize our research. Oh my god, Whoopi's back! Check out that Pokemon! Its organs look like they'll be perfect for the harvest. Quick, grab a Pokeball! Or better yet, a scalpel. You're just gonna do it while it's still alive? Mon Dieu! Heavens know what they intend to do with that poor... Bro, they just said exactly what they're gonna do. They won't get away with this. It's time to use my secret weapon again. No! Melia, stop! That Pokemon's incredibly toxic! Wanna come with me, little cutie? Coochie coochie coo! Nice. Merde! The air! It's thick with poison spores! I can't breathe! Grab Melia and let's get out of here fast! We're all out. You okay? You were right next to that toxic explosion. Oh, my poor eyes, they're burning! Jeez. I think I have some medicine in my bag. Curse that Pokemon. No one warned us it could be this dangerous to get near it. There's a random dialogue that wasn't translated. It says, less excuses. At least you have masks? Oh, like, because they can't get poisoned. There you are. The boss just gave the order to pull out of the area immediately. Looks like Captain Merlot's guard has descended on Profane Town. They're interrogating our last villager. And off they go. Once again, we just let the villains get away. I think all this Team Azoth business has him a bit frazzled. If only one of us could head to Profane Town and explain that they're barking up the wrong tree. Can you handle this? Please don't let anything happen to those poor villagers. Oh my gosh, how much more is there before the next gym? Because seeing what the next gym leader is, I know that there's a whole story before we can fight them too. Unless maybe it ties in with Profane Town? I guess we'll find out. I don't even remember where Profane Town is though. Let me take a look at the map. We got Lavier City up north, so we probably can't go there yet. We have Profane Marsh and... oh, Profane Town is where we just were. There's Santaloon City to the south. Is that where the next gym is? Is Santaloon? We'll see. I don't think it's going to be the gym we're expecting, though. The bug gym. What the heck? Cursed perverse hunters! They invade our swamp, fill it with traps and poisons, they stalk our Pokemon, but soon their story will end. I'll concentrate all my hatred into a ritual to spread disease and... Alright, you know, maybe I can see now why they're hunting the witches. I already have almost everything I need, but 2 more Poketoxins. Wait, we can give them to her? In exchange, you can keep this. Black sludge. Wait, what about this egg? Wait, no, yo, I didn't even get a choice! She just stole my toxins, just like that? If you ever visit Camphor Town, you'll see the results of my hex. Alright, I guess we just cursed the whole town. Tune in next time to see the results of that. Or maybe not even next time, I don't know. At some point in a future stream, we'll see exactly what that did. How do I get out of this swamp though? I'm feeling like Shrek right now. I think maybe we just fly out. What's up, Deshaun? Crisanto was so pissed he started speaking Spanish. I didn't think about it that way, but that could have been it for sure. Sometimes, at least, it doesn't happen to me anymore, but a lot of my friends, and when I was first learning English, yeah, you just get so mad you forget the language you're speaking. Anyway, let's heal up, just in case. I feel like there was an area of the swamp that we didn't go. Or is it the way leading up to Lavier that we can't go? Oh yeah, okay, that might be it. Alright, then maybe we did explore the full swamp, so let's just fly back over to Profane Town. Hit up the Pokemon Center, which is not this. The heck? Why do they have the Lavier City music? This is the last building left to search. Search every nook and cranny for those scoundrels. Ah, Muncho. I'd advise you to leave this village immediately. Things are about to get quite heated. What? You claim these villagers are innocent? We have strong reason to believe they're harboring Team Azoth. We have leads and testimonies pointing right at them. Oh my god, they found him! Hiding in the upper floor! They offered us a small fortune to give them shelter. We didn't know who they really were. We didn't just look at their mask and think, oh, maybe these guys are kind of sketchy. It's true. We take in all kinds of travelers. We never ask questions. A likely story. By now, you should be well aware that Team Azoth exists only to steal Pokemon and incite chaos. And what do you have to say for yourself, Muncho? Seems you've been siding with the wrong people. Damn. Wait, did I? Thinking back, I should have put your name on my list of suspects along— Huh? After all, you hail from Paldea, or— So they're just racist now. Are you perhaps conspiring with our enemies to bring us down? I'm afraid your Poké Tour has reached its final stop. You're under arrest. And we're fighting him too? What the hell? Opposing Go-Goat begins combat with Fury? What does this, any of this mean? I mean, we Fire Fanging, that's for— Gosh dang it, man. Well, that's not a good start. I made the same joke the first time. Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I said the exact same thing last time. And I'm pretty sure I also got one shot by Go-Goat last time. But then again, I didn't have Carmelita, so maybe not. But that's a rough start. We just get bulldozed and destroyed. And this guy still has like 4 more Pokemon. Well, maybe like 3 more. I think he's got a team of 4. It might just be 3 though. Alright, we get our speed raised. That's good. Maybe Hyper Fang does more damage than Glacial Slide? I'm not sure, because we do have the Silk Scarf. Oh! He withdraws! Okay, good thing we use Hyper Fang then. Although, it didn't actually do that much, but now we have a bigger chance of critting. Oh my god, how are we not faster than you? Even with the Glacial Slide, dude, how slow is Snowball? And that was a crit? Oh, right, because we have higher crit chance. Okay, maybe we can finish it with an Ice Shard crit, but I kind of feel like I need Snowball alive to deal with that Go-Goat, so we're actually going to switch, expecting a Metal Claw again, into Queen! And he goes for the potion. Gosh dang it, man. He still has a higher crit chance, so let's go for some Fury Cutters and pray. Pray, chat. I think we have a pray emote, right? Oh my god, we flinched? We got flinched? Does this dude have a King's Rock? Because if so, maybe I should use Thief on him. That was a crit and it did that little damage? Alright. We gotta get another one. Come on. Big crit, baby. Fury Cutter does more the more consecutively we use it, so 1 more should finish it off. Oh my god, why didn't you use Razor Shell before? Well, that's not good. I probably should have just used Bonbon a lot earlier, but... Again? Another Super Potion? You son of a gun. Alright, well, Mega Drain does a lot, actually, so I think we might be fine. Yeah, let's just, not get flinched here. That would be great. Okay. That's crazy, though. Why did the guy assume that we were sided with Team Azoth? Maybe I missed something there, but I think he was just... Yeah, just because we're Paldean, he wanted to be a hater. Okay. Wait, how come we haven't gotten this evolution? Level 29? Is it literally 1 more level and I would get this? Because this is the new evolution of Cherubi or Cherim, which Bonbon cannot deal with. We do have Whoopee. Wait, is it poison? Oh my god, it's grass and poison type. Alright, I mean, I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to do much here. So, Whoopee, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Oh my god, it has extra sensory. Why does it have extra sensory? And we flinch? Are you kidding me? What do I even do, man? I think we're just cooked. We needed Carmelita alive to deal with this thing. Well, we do still have Snowball, but I'm gonna save Snowball for the end. Maybe we can deal with it with Leech Life? Oh god, can we live? We just get one shot, man. Oh, this is pain. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is very not good. We're actually faster than it somehow. Well, it's gonna kill us. We're done. We're done for, guys. Oh my god. Because we can't even leech seed it. Oh no. Oh no! That's our second loss. Well. My mouse stopped working again. I was trying to do something, but... What? It didn't even work. Whatever, dude. Try to make a funny and it doesn't even work. Forget the funnies. We need to lock in and beat this battle. So, we're not going to lead off with Carmelita this time. That is the benefit of now knowing what he leads off with. Can we just walk past him? No. The answer is no. Hey, at least we can read it again. Wait, is this where I lost my Nuzlocke the first time? I'm kind of curious. I vaguely remember. I think this is where I lost my Nuzlocke. Let me see. Here's the playthrough. And yeah, the Cherubi is on the thumbnail. Wait, no, I beat him. What the heck? Huh? Did I win the battle on the first try? Oh my god, Dame just destroyed. Oh, nope, we did lose 2 Pokemon. Yo, I already had a Cubone. I need to go find a Cubone. And I had this thing's evolution. Okay, so what did I lose the Nuzlocke to then? Maybe it was still this thing. Oh my god, I did lose! I was not expecting this episode to end this way. That's crazy. So what happens now? What? Bro, why did I look so pale? Like, look at me now. Compared to this. Maybe it was just the lighting, though. Like, I feel like I look like if I change this. Okay, yeah, maybe it was just the lighting. Anyway. Yeah, we lost a Nuzlocke, but Dame stays alive. And then I fought him again with different Pokemon with Nala. Alright, we can do this. We're not doing Nuzlocke this time around. I was just curious if that's where I lost. So this time, with the knowledge that Go-Goat is gonna bulldoze, we're gonna lead off with our B-Barrel. And hopefully things go a little bit better. Oh, I also missed. I was gonna read why he thought we were in Team Azoth. Oh well. Yeah, let's go Glacial Surf. Or Glacial Slide. Oh my god. Well, that's not good. We immediately get almost one shot and our speed dropped. Do I go for an Ice Shard? I feel like I need Snowball alive though. But like, and he's not gonna Super Potion yet. So do we just try to get as much damage as we can? Oh man. We're already in a tough spot. I'm gonna go into Whoopi. Because if he goes for another Rock Tomb, we're fine. Why would you... Now he goes for Bulldoze and drops our speed? Alright, we're just... Whoopi's just cooked. Good start, good start. What's up, Astro Blade? Welcome to the struggle. Yeah, you guys believed in me, but I don't know if I believe in myself at this point. Just getting destroyed. Ooh, wait a minute. Raised our attack drastically? Why did I go Fury Cutter? Should have gone for a faster move, or stronger move. Probably would have killed it. Okay, the thing is, no one is faster than this Go-Goat, right? 52 speed. We have 60 speed on Carmelita with the speed raising nature. Snowball's not even that slow. Somehow Snowball is just slower than everything though. Yeah, this is not great. Oh, he goes Super Potion. Damn, I should have gone for another Fury Cutter. Oh my god, I forgot he was gonna Super Potion. No, wait, maybe this is range enough to finish it with a Ice Shard though? That's our only hope right now. Is that Ice Shard finishes it from this range. Otherwise, it's looking like a restart angle already. Okay, there we go. Next up is Kingler, which I think Bonbon dealt with last time. We gotta save Carmelita for that last Pokemon. It's the only way. We're gonna Mega Drain. I want to set up a Leech Seed, but it's not really safe right now. I think Mega Drain hopefully heals us enough that we can tank another Rock Tomb or whatever other surprise move he might have. Metal Claw, we live! And Mega Drain doesn't quite finish. It's alright though. Is he gonna Super Potion again? Yep. We just get back all our HP. Love it. Well, not quite, because again we don't kill it, but... Alright, we're in a much better spot. I think we can win. We have Ice Shard just in case, and we have Carmelita still alive. The only issue is... Well, Bonbon is out here. So I might just let Bonbon go down, to be honest. We're gonna do a measly 4 health damage. The heck was that sound? Like, we could try to switch, just to keep Bonbon alive, get some experience. Let Chin Chin go down instead. And I'm gonna go for Carmelita first. We're gonna save Bonbon for the Ice Shard at the end, just in case. Hey, Carmelita's finally faster than something! Question is, how many sludges can we live? Not very many, oh god. Well, Carmelita's gonna go down, but we finish it off with Ice Shard. That was the strat from the very start. So, we nearly lost our whole team, but... a victory's a victory, I suppose. I just feel bad. The guy only had 3 Pokemon. This is nothing short of high treason. We'll answer to the highest authorities in all of Kalos. Damn, our thing doesn't even evolve. You intend to keep resisting. I can call in as many reinforcements as it takes. Monsieur Merlot, please stop. Munch is innocent. Sacre bleu! Are you involved in this mess as well? A few minutes later. I see. So that's what really happened. Please accept my apologies. Unfortunate misunderstanding. Wow. How could you doubt someone as honest as Muncho? It's because I was Paldean, bro. And as for barging into these poor villagers' homes, that was a blatant abuse of your power. Yes, I've already admitted my mistake. A captain should never act so recklessly. But tensions are high and the king has demanded a firm hand. Sir, a carriage is entering the village. Reinforcements? We don't need them now. Tell them they can head back to Lumios. Regardless, you three, I intend to have a word with Mademoiselle Olivier about this. Your actions could have put you in grave danger. But as long as we're in with our Pokemon, we'll be safe. And so are the criminals! Has the professor not taught you that vital lesson yet? Pokemon are capable of great good, but also great evil. It all depends on your heart of the trainer, the heart of the cards! I beg your pardon, but the carriage is approaching. What? It's not one of ours. Oh, snap. I specifically forbade any unauthorized vehicles from entering. Who would dare defy that order? Alka. That's what's going on, huh? Silence! Quiet, all of you. Keep these villagers under control. Don't let them start a riot. Let that carriage approach. We shall uproot this evil once and for all. Mother has arrived. Pokeballs at the ready. Prepare to seize whoever steps out of that carriage. Damn. That's aura. That's a crazy design, by the way, for a Pokemon game. So you're the one leading this Team Azoth rabble, the mastermind behind these uprisings. We meet at last. Musketeers, take her into custody. You guys think it's gonna be that easy, huh? Damn! C'est impossible! Those are the most elite Pokemon in my ranks. Too bad they're weak to Fairy type, huh? Let go of me! There will not be a second warning. Do I make myself clear? Consider this your only warning. Just flung him off frame! Monsieur Merlot, no! Who is that woman? Her power is terrifying! That's Mother! Keep your hands off Team Azoth. If you dare to cross us again, not a single lord or king will keep his head. Damn. Have you heard any news about the captain's condition? Who cares, man? I want to know more about her. They brought him home. He's gonna pull through, but he'll be bedridden for a while. That Alka woman, is she the boss of Team Azoth? Her Pokemon gave off this strange aura, like nothing I've ever seen. I just knew something awful was gonna happen. This is all my fault. If only we hadn't picked a fight with the wrong crowd. Don't say that. Those crooks aren't the only ones to blame here. I bet Professor Levere will know exactly what we should do next. She's gonna tell us to go to the next gym, bro. Like, what? Yeah, the third Regent Lord is awaiting. And I guess it is in Santa Lune City. Alright, you know what? I don't feel that bad anymore. That was a pretty important boss battle. We haven't quite reached the next gym, but that was basically like equivalent to a gym battle. Especially because we get some more caps. And yeah, I'm immediately giving that to Carmelita. Her speed is not great. Damn. We finally met the leader of Team Azoth, and I gotta say, I was sweating a little bit there. Big fan of Alka. Design-wise, at least. Story-wise, I don't remember too well. But she's pretty cool as a villain and all that. Let's see if Whoopi actually has any ground-type moves. Mud Shot, that's it? Alright, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. I don't know if Whoopi's better with physical or special attack, but yeah, we'll get rid of the Poison Tail. What's up, Zero Reverse? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could stop by. And Mr. Bloody Clown, what's good? Been sub since your first ever Minecraft series. Yeah, that was a minute ago. I think I called it Munchcraft, right? See if I can find it. We'll take another small break since that was a lot of story. I need to get some more water too. You can't fix her, bro. Hey, we can try, man. Let's see. Munchcraft episode 1 was 14 years ago.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Minecraft. Or actually, welcome to Minecraft, considering this is the first episode of a series that
damn, this got 100k awesome sauce.
Will be something related
Description
to
is just awesome sauce. Adventure Time? I don't even watch Adventure. What am I talking about?
See? And,
oh my god. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that was 2011. That's crazy. I was literally still in high school when that came out. Am I ever going to make my own Pokemon region? One of these days. I have some ideas already. Like sketches of Pokemon. So one of these days. What's up, Brandofino? Yeah, the English version is complete now. Clodsire is a physical attacker. Okay, but is this one is a physical attacker? Okay. Well, we don't have anything better than Mudshot. We literally have no other ground moves, so better to take one than none. Actually, I just remembered that the Pokedex in this game tells you how the Pokemon evolve. The issue is, I don't know how to... Wait, I just realized something. This button is for page down? Can I customize that in the... Or not page down. I don't know. For some reason when I push it, it automatically goes to the bottom. But okay, so we got to search. There we go. Cherubi or Cherim? I don't remember the name. We're gonna go in alphabetical. And just scroll down to Cherim. How do you evolve? Level 32, so that guy was straight up cheating. He had one at level 29. How is that possible? Dubstep, dude, dubstep was, that was a time. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some more water. I'll be right back. Maybe a cat will join and bring some more viewers. What's up? Oh, I thought the music just stopped. Orange Islands game when? I mean, if I ever was to do my own game or just region, it would absolutely be based on Puerto Rico, so... I guess maybe it could be Orange Island, the singular Orange Island. Technically, they haven't done a Pokemon Orange yet. But I don't know if I would call my game Pokemon Orange. I don't know, what would a Puerto Rican Pokemon game even be called? Pokemon Bori? Can't do Naranja either, there's already a Pokemon Naranja. Pokemon Bori y Pokemon Cabron. Anyway. We're gonna do one more hour of gameplay and see if we can reach the second gym, or sorry, third gym, I hope. Cherim should evolve. Actually, I wanted to look up Cubone. I want to get a Cubone. Sucks that we have to do this every time, but... Have we seen a... We have not even seen a Cubone? I swear we definitely been to a route that had a Cubone before. So let's fly back. Or actually, I know that, like, if we look at the guide... Pokemon Z Cubone location. I'm sure someone on Reddit or something has posted it. Pokemon Z fan game. Bro, it sucks that they have such close names, because now whenever I look up Pokemon Z, there's Legend ZA. Oh, it's in Gloomy Cave. We just passed Gloomy Cave. Yo, wait a minute. Where was Gloomy Cave? I skipped past it. Alright, let's go get ourselves a Cubone, because that is, at least to me, one of the coolest regional forms in this fan game. There's also a side quest that we can do in here, so why not? Pokemon Orange and Pokemon Purple. Scarlet and Violet is pretty close to that. Actually, did you guys know in Scarlet and Violet, or in Spanish, Scarlet and Violet are actually Scarlet and Purple? I don't know why. I guess Violet, the color, they translated it to Púrpura, which to me at least means purple, not violet. Violet is Violeta. But weirdly in Puerto Rico, the color violet, or the color Violeta is purple. So, I don't know, like people don't really say Púrpura in Puerto Rico. We just say Violeta and we mean purple. That's the guy though that we're supposed to take down. So I guess before, let me try to catch Cubone so we can get some extra XP. Yeah, there's something weird going on with Violet and Purple. I guess they're kind of like weirdly interchangeable. I don't know. Yeah, the colors are pretty similar. Like, I honestly would not be able to tell you. I guess Violet, I would assume, is a little bit more towards blue, whereas Purple is more towards red. But Purple and Orange just makes me think of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Anyone else? Remember those games? Oh my god, a Gyro Ball! Dude, I'm actually kind of getting hungry. That's why I said 1 more hour. I would be down to mess up a Gyro right now. Although, I don't know if they have Gyros anywhere near here. But Kurt made some food, so probably just eat that. Well, I smell something. I don't know what she made exactly. Anyway, is this back to the start? We need to find Cubone, bro. I was not walking into the little... I forgot. In this game, they actually made caves tolerable. So, wild Pokemon in caves you only get from these little dust clouds, except they don't pop up that often. So it actually makes finding the Pokemon that you want a little bit difficult. Ooh, you know what? I'm not sure what the shiny looks like, but Cubone would be a Pokemon that I'm down to use the shiny potion on. Should we save and see? I'm pretty sure we can reset. I don't know if there's a shiny reset button though, because it's going to be annoying having to reload or close out the game and redo it. But yeah, that shiny potion guarantees the next Pokemon will be shiny. So let's see what we get. Oh! First try! What the heck? We get Cubone, but something's horribly wrong with it. Why is it doing that? Wait, that's kind of funny though. We're just gonna confuse our enemies as soon as it comes out. I mean, I hope the back sprite is maybe fine. Oh wait, it's ground and rock type. I thought it was ground and steel. In that case, we need someone that won't kill it in one hit. I guess Whoopi would probably be the best. Goes for the stone cutter. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, we poisoned it. This is not good. We might accidentally kill it now. I know that a slam wouldn't kill it though, since it's half rock type, so... Man, I was gonna use Yawn. Put it asleep instead. He is zooming. Or she, actually. Guys, get your nicknames ready. If you have any suggestions before we catch it. We have a homemade Ultra Ball that would probably catch it guaranteed. I might want to try to go for a Timer Ball though instead. So let's go for one more Slam. Come on and jam. Pretty cool shiny though. It's like gold instead of... Normally it's supposed to just be like silver-ish, like the color of the metal. I'm gonna go for one more. As long as we don't crit it, we should be fine. But I am getting kind of scared now of the poison killing it. We get at least 2 tries. So, okay, I'm gonna go for the timer ball first, and if we don't get it, then I'll go for the ultra ball. Come on, stay in there. What? It looks like a regular timer ball. How come in the menu it looked different? And look at that. That's the regular sprite. So actually it's not really silver, it's just regular stone. But in the shiny, I guess it looks a little bit more like gold. Marrow. I think that's what I nicknamed mine actually in the original playthrough. So sure, it's the return of Marrow. And actually, Whoopi, thank you for catching it, but you're the one that's gonna get replaced, buddy. Is it glitched in the back sprite? Oh my god, why is it like that? Okay, I don't know if I... Oh my, it has a horrible nature too. This is not good. I know that we get like the ability to change its nature later though, I think. I guess my only question is the following sprite broken? Okay, the following sprite is fine. It's pretty cute. Let's use our Pokeball actually. And find out if the back sprite's broken. Geodude! Okay, the back sprite is fine, so we can use it. I don't mind actually. If the enemy sees it how we saw it, then this is actually good for us. We'll just be confusing the enemy. Oh god, are we just dead? In its first battle? Almost. I want some experience. I mean, actually we have... No, we don't need the experience. Let me out of here. Let's fight this guy. Have you come to make me answer to justice? Well, you've walked right into the lion's den. I'll finish you. It's Wolfric! I don't know if that's a Bloodborne character. I also really hope it doesn't use Pursuit. That would suck. Okay. What's up, Echo? You're munching on an orange right now? Hell yeah. That's the only way to do it, my man. When you're watching these streams, at least. That reminds me, I actually had some fruit in the fridge. I should have grabbed a fruit. What's up, Enigma? New game. Technically old game, but newly completed game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time it's my turn to lose. Hey, that would have rhymed if you just cut it out there, bro. But even if my body's locked up, my mind will remain free. You can never take that freedom from me. You captured a wrongdoer. Yay. What does dry gravel do? I think it's just a material. Usually when you first grab or catch a Pokemon, they just have like an ingredient that you can use to craft. So probably for crafting something. But we did it. Now let's skedaddle. Oh my god. Yo, Marrow would totally get some good XP from this, but I'm probably just dead. Oh, come on. How is it not a one-shot? It goes Rock Polish. Wait, we're saved. Except now it's faster, so I have to switch. Why did I switch into Carmelita? I don't know. Okay, cool. Maybe it was still slower, actually. I don't know. Good experience, though. And we're out. Alright, we can't get that item because you need Surf. I guess we're moving on to Santaloon City. Still might be a little bit away, but if we can at least make it there today, I'll be happy. I don't think the next route will be all that crazy, at least. And now that we have Marrow, we're unstoppable. The enemies won't know what to do against us. We got Route 7 North. There is Charcadet here. Interesting. True, it's because I have timid nature. Come on. I don't think we found any mints have... Oh, wait. There was a lady back in the first town, I think, that would give us mints. I forgot exactly what she wanted. But we might as well come back because we get a reward from this guy too. That hunter was giving us more than one headache. As promised, here's your reward. Nugget! I love Nugget. And King's Rock. Not bad. They say a vampire has been seen in the northern catacombs beneath Profane Town. If so, they must be captured in a vampire, bro? That's wild. I think the timid lady was here. Sometimes I grow mints. And my mints can actually change a Pokemon's nature. Right now I could really use a warm coat though. Would you bring me 2 samples of fine fur? Well, that's a lot of fur. I'll trade you a couple of mints. Bold mint. Quiet mint. Oh, that's it? Will she give us any more? What the heck? Wait, how do we get more mints then? I mean, bold mint might be good for, Wait, where even are the mints? Hello? Did I already have a bold mint? Ain't no way. It should be in the medicine, right? Or I guess it's here. Gamers, I don't see the mint. I feel like it would be here then. Oh yeah, there we go. Bold mint. Wait, what? Oh, that's quiet. Okay, wait, it's minus attack still. No! Both of these mints suck. Come on, man. How to get more mints. Pokemon Z. Pokemon Z fan game. Bro, I don't want Legend ZA. Every time I look up anything now, it's Legend ZA. Okay. Reddit says, in Romantis, it's the house with the sign to the right of... What is Romantis? Or by recruiting the woman in the Lumios train station to Acrylic Town. I don't think we've been to... Is Romantis... Is this translated? Romantis Town Pokemon. Oh, wait. Is that the name of it in like a different language? Oh my god, it is. Well, in German apparently. Oh, in Spanish too. Romantis. So we're not going to be able to get mints yet, I don't think. Which is very sad. Well. Should we reset, get another Cubone with a better nature? I don't think it's worth going that far back. To be honest, it might not end up mattering. Like, eventually we'll be able to give it the mint. For now, we just won't have the best attack possible, but... I mean, we didn't do that much, right? It wasn't that far back. Nah, I'm fine. It will be fine. We'll be fine. I don't feel like resetting, doing all that again. Like, Lavier City's right here, though. If only we could just go up. We'll survive. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Hey, maybe there's a random side quest that gives us a better mint. Or another different kind of mint. Or maybe we'll find one just randomly on the floor. You never know. I'm looking for a Tinkatuff. Ooh, I actually have one of those. Hold up. What a shame. I like Impidimp, but it's not brave enough to defend me from my enemies. I mean, I don't know if I would use Impidimp anyway. We do have Queen right now. So I wouldn't want another Dark type. Oh my goodness. The Alpha Pokemon can give mints too? Oh, good call. And actually we saw an Alpha not that long ago in the swamp. We might be able to beat it now. Because we needed a ground move or a ground Pokemon to beat it. Since it's a poison type one. What's the blue E for? Wait, where was the blue E? I don't know. Oh my god, the EXP share was off for Carmelita this whole time? I guess that's what it means. The EXP share was off. Nice. Well, it's on now. I can't escape. Nice. What's up, pro game? How you doing? Alright, yeah, we might go back to the swamp then and just see if maybe that Alpha gives us a mint, because that's the only thing holding me back from wanting to use Marrow right now. This is a fan game. X-Scissor, ooh. I kind of like Leech Life though, the fact that they have the same power? May cause bleeding though in this game. Pretty cool effect for Leech Life. You know what? I don't know why I still have Tackle. Why not grab both? Sometimes Leech Life is more useful. Sometimes X-Scissor will be more useful. These freaking funguses, though. Come on, man. Please don't be a fungus. Okay, we got a Firestone. And Grass-type Pokemon are not affected by Spore or Powder-based move. Wow. Who would have known? Okay, we came from this way, so not going to go back there. We have another cave. Refulgent Cave. What the heck? Oh. Okay, I thought for a second maybe we couldn't even go through here yet, but we definitely can. We push this out of the way? Okay, I would have thought that you push it towards the big rock, but no. This cave kind of looks like Marrow belongs here, to be honest. Like, it definitely fits with the colors of the rocks and all that. And a Zubat. Oh my god, level 30? Wait, we can get... Oh, frick, I meant to use Stonecutter, not Bulldoze. Well. Oh, now we're confused. No! Marrow, please don't die. And we can't even escape! This is just pain, bro. It's so sad. Alright, we're out of this cave. We'll be back. I actually don't know if this is the way to the next town or... I mean, there's definitely more down this way, right? Wait, is that the fungus just respawned? I think it is. We got a TM for hidden power. Actually, I think this route might have been a dead end then. Oh, it is. Huh. Alright, then we'll come back. Might find the vampire in the cave. No, I think the vampire, it said it was underneath Profane Town, or... It said it was underneath some town that I forgot the name of. But not that cave. Ooh, Charcadet. Wait a minute. I'm down to catch you just because you're a new Pokemon, and I'm probably not going to use it, but I feel like every once in a while there's an NPC that's like, I want this Pokemon. So you never know, but someone out there might want Charcadet. We'll use our homemade Great Ball. Nice. You already know. It's Charlos. Or was it Charlitos? The one from Scarlet and Violet, I don't remember. I think it was just Charlos. Alright, yeah, that's the dead end, so let me go back and heal real quick. Even though we have the Pokeball, we're literally right here, so might as well save it for later. When we're deep into the cave and need it real bad. And then I did say I want to go back to the swamp, actually. I don't know exactly where that alpha was, though. I know it was in a corner. Thank goodness for super speed. In fan games, especially. So, you know, ROM hacks, it's cool that they have it, but the music ends up getting all distorted. In fan games, speed up is clutch. No, this is not a Nuzlocke, thankfully. Yeah, we would have lost a while ago, let's just say. Yeah, it basically is. It's like Legends Arceus, but set in Kalos, which I guess weirdly also makes it like Legends EA. But like if Legends EA was more like Legends Arceus, I guess you could say. And with a much darker story. Oh my god. Okay, one more Fury Cutter is actually gonna kill us, so we gotta get out of here. What's up, Ash Ketchum? Wait, is that the Ash Ketchum? No way. Okay, I think the Alpha Nest is in this map. And actually there's a heal. Is it not? Bro, how far was this Alpha? Oh, what the heck? We missed an item here. A Leaf Stone. Nice. Come on, man. Really? I really thought it was here. Dude, this map is too big. This swamp. Shrek. Help me out. Is it here? Bruh. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? There's another exit. Huh? We've closed this entrance to Lumio City due to construction. Could you look for another way? Team Azoth's speeches are interesting. Not saying we should fully trust them, but shouldn't we support people of science? Not necessarily. Ooh. Don't have a go-go ride yet, sadly, but good to know. What's up, Ivoon? I am good, thankfully. Just a little annoyed that I can't find this alpha Pokemon. Someone also mentioned the Thick Club. Do you guys know where to get it? Is it just a random held item from a Marowak? Because that would suck. Yo!
Hey Orange, I remember watching your Pokémon Sweet Love Look as a kid. I remember you and decided to take a trip down memory lane. Awesome to see your videos again, and thank you for the memories.
Thank you, Silver Frog. Appreciate you, homie. Pokemon Sweet Nuzlocke. I actually tried to play Pokemon Sweet 2 not that long ago, maybe like last year. Wasn't as fun as I remember it. But back in the day, that was an awesome game. That Nuzlocke specifically, I think that was one of... Actually, I might say that was my favorite Nuzlocke I've ever done. Pokemon Sweet. But thank you for sticking with me all these years, man. Well, I guess maybe you didn't, but thank you for coming to this stream. And that you still remembered me. Yeah, I've tried, like, updating my videos over the years, so maybe you'll find some that interest you even now. Or maybe if you're just feeling nostalgic, you know, my streams. Where the frick is this alpha nest? I looked through the whole swamp and I can't find it, man. What? Anyway. Typically wild Cubones, huh? Might have to use Thief on some Cubones in a little bit then. I don't really want to waste too much time doing that. I really just wanted a mint. Am I tripping? Was it not in this swamp? It was, right? But this is a dead end. Everything's a dead end, man. The den got up and walked away, apparently. Oh my god. We had not run into a Quagsire. I didn't know you could find regular Quagsire here, too. I think I was saying, yeah. If you're ever feeling nostalgic for my old style of content, well, here it is, me walking around getting lost. All of this would normally be cut out, though. You know, if this was my usual videos. But thus is the wonderfulness of a stream where nothing gets cut out and I'm just wandering around lost forever. Oh my god, that did so much. Yeah, we need this mint ASAP, bro. Like, Marrow is just not doing any damage right now. What's up, Pertuona? Oh, there it is. It's like when I stop looking at, we finally find it. As usual. Alright, let's heal up Marrow. And let's have Carmelita second off in the party, because I think it's 2v1 against alphas. I'm also curious if we can get different held items if we refight this thing. Come on, Marrow. Oh my god, Bulldoze is going to hit Carmelita too, though. Well, that's not good. Let's go, Bonbon! And it minimizes, so we're probably not even going to be able to hit it. Oh boy. We do nothing. We do absolutely no damage. What we really need is Bonbon to evolve. We need 3 more levels. I mean, maybe we can Leech Seed it. And do a little bit of, you know, wiggle damage. Whatever you call it. Whittle it down. Oh, come on. We get poisoned? Please don't die to poison. Actually, the Leech Seed will save us. I think if we switch now, the Leech Seed will still be in effect, right? Even if we switch. Let's go into Chin Chin. Bulldoze it again. And does the Leech Seed still go? Let's find out. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. I don't know how we're not missing any bulldozes. That's a miracle. Oh, and of course. At least we still have the leaf seed. So no matter Marrow, I swear if you came this far just to die. Nah, we're switching, bro. We're gonna keep missing, but it's okay. The leaf seed will eventually kill it. Chip damage, baby, for the win. And we miss again. What? Leaf seed still works. Okay. Chip damage for the win. But what do we get though? A toxic plate. That's normal. A swift cap. No mint. I don't know if we always get a swift cap or if if we redo that battle. Oh, I didn't know that was soft reset button. Why is the game so big now that it's even covering my camera though? Hello? Okay, there we go. Ah, frick. I mean to do that. And it broke. Yeah, soft reset for some reason doesn't work with this game. If you click F12, it does soft reset it, but then it just crashes. So I don't know. It's fine. Let's do this one more time. I'm just gonna go for the leaf seed from turn 1 this time around. I think we broke the music too. Leech seed, baby! Maybe, but wait, what the heck? It's a Swalot now. It could be a whole different Pokemon? Yo, this is wild. I mean, it seems this one is way easier to take down than the other one. Come on, Morning Sun. Don't kill me. Okay. And there we go. See if we get the same item. I'm pretty sure we're still gonna get the toxic plate, but is the second item the same? No! So we can get caps from that too. Is it worth it to keep resetting for a mint though? Maybe. Maybe. But maybe I also just do that off screen. You know what I mean? So for now, let's head back to Profane Town and move on with our life. Because I think the alphas respawn too, eventually. It might be easier to go back to some of the older alpha dens, since they're way easier to beat. And yeah, I want to make some progress, so let's head on into this cave. Push that down. What do we got? Ooh. I use OBS to stream. Not the Streamlabs version, just regular old OBS. I found that it's the most consistent and easy to use. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Literally anything you want to try to do in OBS, there's a YouTube tutorial for it out there. Crazy, because even professional TV broadcasts nowadays use OBS. It's just so much easier. You think back in the day, my uncle actually used to work for a Spanish TV station called Univision. Or Univision, maybe you heard of it. But he told me he was trying to explain to me how easy it is now to put on a production versus back in the day. You manually had to switch the cables to switch to a different camera setup. Nowadays, just a click of a button with OBS and you're on a different camera. So even professionals just use OBS, which is wild to me. Well, as a person that's been using OBS literally since it came out, I guess it's wild. He hasn't worked there in a long time though, so I don't know if they specifically use OBS, but he told me that some productions, and maybe not TV exactly, but I do know for sure that some bigger maybe it's not OBS exactly, but they have their own version of it. Actually, I'm thinking of League of Legends tournaments. I've definitely seen them use OBS to put those on. Maybe it's a custom version of OBS, but Ooh, you're a master control operator? That's sick. Is it a cool job? Is it fun? Yeah, you can do a lot with OBS. The thing with OBS is it's like your creativity is the limit, to be honest. Creativity and I guess knowledge of custom CSS, which is pretty tough, but that's one area that ChatGPT comes in very handy because I don't know the first thing about coding, but when it comes to doing like custom CSS or HTML or things like that, that's where I do tend to use ChatGPT. Doesn't always get it right, but for the most part, it's helped out. Like actually today I was able to put these new effects on the chat overlay. Like the little drop shadow, that's custom CSS. Do I want light screen? Seems like it would be pretty good against a special gym leader. Special attacking. Worry seed? No. I'm good with the worry seed. You stream to both YouTube and Twitch, that's a pro cost. I use Restream, which is free if you do 2 platforms. So I don't do it through OBS itself. There's actually a lot of things nowadays that you can, like, they'll try to charge you the pro version, but you can definitely find workarounds that are free. It might be a little more complicated, but, you know, free is free. The only thing that I really pay for, like, as far as, like, subscriptions is, like, Adobe, Photoshop, and Premiere. There's probably something else that I pay for. I don't pay for ChatGPT though. But, yeah, as far as OBS, I think everything I have is free. Maybe, like, there was, like, a one-time cost for certain plugins. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, we're not funding that. Colossian Farfetch'd, I'll show you in a second after this battle, because I freaking got put to sleep! Oh, but we wake up and kill it! Let's go, Chin Chin! The GOAT! The Cricketoon! This Cricketoon has probably been the surprise of this playthrough so far. Like, as far as like a Pokemon I didn't expect to do much, but has been surprisingly pretty good. Mon Dieu! I love that it says that. Ever since you guys told me it means, oh my god! We've got B-Sharp! And I think because King Gambit exists in this game, the Eviolite might still work. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But it should work. The workaround is the true pro version. Yeah, the one thing that I don't... Like, I've tried using DaVinci Resolve, for example, which is like a free version of Premiere. Or I should say it's a free alternative. But, I don't know, I'm too used to Premiere and Photoshop at this point. And there's so many free plugins and free... Not just plugins, what do they call them? Like presets that you can download for those programs too, that do not work with other software. So that's the one that I'm okay with still paying for. And it's also a tax write-off, you know, so is straight just need it for work kind of expense. Oh my god. Almost dead. Oh, I forgot to show you where to get Galarian Farfetch'd. But yeah, you can use the Pokedex too, that's true. The Pokedex will tell you where each Pokemon is, but Galarian Farfetch'd, I remember it's to the south of a town. It's a bit of a rare spawn though, so maybe that's why you haven't found it. Man, Sadly, I can't heal in battles. I don't know if you guys that said it know, but I'm playing hard mode, so I can't use healing at battles or healing items in battle. We can heal outside of battle, so I'm gonna do that right after. Just this belly bowl is freaking tanky as heck, man. Look at this dude! Especially with the speed up, he's so jiggly. Come on, bro. No! Oh, never mind. I thought I got full paralyzed. We're fine. Everything is fine. And we can finish this thing off too. There we go. Oh! Okay, this is a real Mondu! Yo, it looks like the sprite is fixed in the evolved form. Heck yeah! That looks sick! The shiny form? And we learned a new move, Steel Mallet. If I had to guess, that's probably like a steel version of Ice Hammer, isn't it? Let's find out. Heavy Iron Mallet may lower defense of us or of the opponent. 85 accuracy, 100 power. Wait, I don't actually remember how Ice Hammer works. Ice Hammer deals damage and lowers the user's speed by 1. So it's kind of like a Ice Hammer, but it lowers defense instead of speed. But I don't know if it's of yourself or of the enemy. Either way, we are 100% grabbing that over Rage. 1, a 2, a poof! It didn't change the overworld sprite. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me heal too. Alright, the overworld sprite should change now though. Yes! Marrow is evolved! Alright, so... Oh, I can't travel in here. I can't even show you where to get Farfetch'd. So sad. Guess you're gonna have to look in the Pokedex. What's up, Udam? Ooh, there's an item we missed up there. But I'll take some more free XP. Especially now that we're evolved, even with our horrible nature. We should be doing some really good damage. Totally unintentional, but I think the next gym is actually electric type. So adding in this Marowak, pretty smart. Oh, the cave keeps going? Bro, I thought it was done. Why does this game actually fire though? That's the magic of fan games. Especially Spanish fan games. I don't know what it is about the Spanish, but they know how to make good fan games. There's another, like, actually there's a lot of really good Spanish fan games and ROM hacks. Even going way back, I think Pokemon Shiny Gold, one of the first like really good or considered to be really good ROM hacks, was made by a Spanish guy. Oh wait, this is the end of the cave. We're out to Route 7 South. Don't know if there's any new Pokemon here since it's the south part. Technically still the same route. Oh, there is new Pokemon. We got... Ooh, Vulpix is in here. Wonder if that means we could find a Lowland Vulpix? Oh, we got this guy. Absol, finish them off! Now I'm wondering if this is the Absol that appeared to AZ. It has to be, right? Monsieur Munch, we meet again. This corner of Kalos has finally been purged of those Team Azoth vermin. Though, from what I've gathered, your efforts played no small part in that success. Tell me, as a challenger, is your love for Pokemon truly unconditional? What? I mean, I feel like if I answer no, this guy's gonna kill me, so... I see. Even so, I suspect a deep bond will find you if you stay the course. You and I are cut from the same cloth. We seek to punish those who trample on the lives of Pokemon and people and Pokemon alike. Take this! Consider it a token of a potential alliance between us. Destiny knot. What's he trying to say by that? I've established a base in Still Life Town just south of here. Should you need aid in the fight against Team Azoth, find me there. We shall stand together. Is he asking us to tie the knot? I don't know if I'm ready for that, bro. Make use of bottle cap items. I have not found a single bottle cap. I've been finding a lot of vigor caps. Or wait, Not vigor cap. Maybe the caps are bottle caps. I didn't even think about that. So you have found quite a few caps, but I didn't think of them as bottle caps. Looks like the cave keeps going there though, but there's other stuff down here. I did find a Thunderstone earlier. That's a great point. We can see Kalosian Raichu. We'll do that whenever we hit the next Pokemon Center. You guys remind me, please. So I'm probably gonna forget. Another alchemy page too. How exciting! Now give me Alola Ninetales, please. I don't think it's a Alolan form though. Ooh, wait a minute. The Maw Frame. I just remembered. You guys were saying the thick club is what we need for Marowak, but never mind. I thought this was like a Marowak exclusive item. What the heck? What just happened? Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Boosts biting moves by 20% and gives them higher crit chance. This is not at all what I thought. I thought because the name said Maw, it was for Marowak, but no. That is a cool item though. I don't know if I have... Wait. You have 3 biting moves. Yo, why do you still have Wise Glasses, by the way? I didn't even realize I had Wise Glasses on Carmelita. We are definitely giving her the Maw Frame. She has 3 types of biting moves. I don't know what item to give Marrow, actually. Let's see. I vaguely remember that there is a new item for Marowak, though, in this game. Maybe I'm tripping. Boost super effective moves. Sure, we'll give that to Marrow. For now. And we'll keep going. Well, now we actually have to go into that cave, though. Do I want to keep looking around? In case there is a Alolan Vulpix? Like, I don't think there is, but just in case, let's have a little looky. Yeah, there's a lot of just, I would dare say, broken held items in this game. But I think, considering it's a single-player experience, you know, can you really say anything is broken in single-player? Well, yeah, no, there definitely is. Like, Eviolite, I would say, is kind of broken in single-player. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I love Vulpix, but I'm not gonna use Vulpix for the 17th playthrough in a row. Also, it's not even Alolan. Like, come on. Also, this is a different entrance to the cave. Isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. Unless it all leads to the same place. Oh yeah, it does. Do you need me to heal your Pokemon? If you're offering, sure. Sadly, I am burned, and this lady has a Tangela. Let's see how much more damage Carmelita does now with that Maw Trap. Or whatever it's called. Fire Fang! Well, it's more. Not that much more, but we'll take it. Oh, you're gonna Shiny Hunt for Surfetch? Nice. Good luck. And yes, I will take your healing services, even if you're charging way too much for that. I don't know what the way out of here is, though. What the heck? Why can't I escape you? Does Nuzpass have the Arena Trap? When you're not playing on your Switch, do you play PC or PS5? PS5, but honestly, it might be mainly because I use my PC for so many things already that I don't want to wear it out too much. Like, I use my PC to stream, I use my PC for rendering videos. I feel like if I also gamed on it, I would definitely break the graphics card sooner. And I can't afford that, so I play PS5, but also because I'm married now, and I don't want to be on my PC all day. I can play on my PS5 on the TV in the living room and hang out with my wife too, so it's nice for people in relationship or that want to socialize more, I guess. If you can play on the TV instead. I mean, it's just more comfortable too. Sitting on the couch gaming rather than on the PC. But I would say if you're like college age and you're not a streamer / YouTuber, then PC is definitely better. Because you're probably going to be at your PC like 90% of the day anyway, so... You know, game on the PC too. Oh, it was Magnet Pull, not Sand Trap. Okay, that makes sense. And we are a Steel type, actually. I just realized... We have 2 Steel types now! Queen and Marrow! No! I can't be having 2 Pokemon of the same type! We'll fix that eventually. I don't know exactly with what Pokemon, but I'm sure we'll find some other Pokemon that can be a good replacement. But I don't know if I want to replace B-Sharp, especially with the Eviolite. Pretty strong. We've been picking up a lot of Blast Powder, so should be able to... Yeah, well, actually, I just realized the game automatically crafts one for you if you don't have one. As long as you have the items for it, of course, the ingredients. Is the shiny potion soft resettable? Yes, it is. Just save the game right before, and yeah. I've tested it in the old playthrough. Not this one, but it should work. Like, it doesn't, the game doesn't save when you use it, so just save the game before using it. Or before running into a Pokemon, I guess. Like, you can use it, save, and then the next Pokemon you run into will be shiny. If you reset, it will be a different Pokemon. But it'll still be shiny. Hello, Micah Cook. How you doing? Hunting for shiny Giratina. Wait. What game can you shiny hunt Giratina? Or are you just doing full odds? Good old-fashioned shiny hunting. So are you playing Pokemon Z on the PS5? Yeah. No. I'm not in my living room right now. But, like I said at the beginning, I've been playing a lot, actually, recently on my PS5. I beat Resident Evil Requiem. I'm still working on Horizon 2, Forbidden West. Like, I love the first Horizon, but it's been kind of a grind getting through the second one. I still like it. Honestly, like, all the PS5 sequels have been kind of tough to get through. I still yet to touch God of War 2 or Spider-Man 2 as much as I love both of the originals. I don't know, it's just... I haven't even played them that recently, but I'm trying to get through one at a time. And maybe I picked the worst one because Forbidden West is probably like the hardest or longest one out of those three. And I don't want to like keep putting more games on my backlog, so before I start any of the other ones, I'm trying to finish Horizon. Oh, Ultra Sun and Moon, that's true. The Ultra Wormholes, that was a fun shiny hunting, the Ultra Wormholes. But this game is only on PC or Android. In honor of all those who passionately dare to conquer the storm. That's it? I thought I was going to tell us who that person is. I am an automaton. I was built to serve the residents of Santa Lune. I must clarify that, although I appear to be a living being, I operate entirely on energy provided by electric Pokemon. Little hinty hint, perhaps, at the gym leader that is to come? Human technology and ethics usually go hand in hand, but ethics tend to lag far behind. It's a worrying thought. What if one day we develop the technology to completely destroy ourselves? Some would say maybe we already did. It hasn't destroyed us, but the tech is there. I think this is the Bastion though, right? So the gym leader should be somewhere in here. The question is, will we be able to fight them straight up? Alchemist Wolfram serves as second in command, overseeing the academy in Regent Safin's absence. However, many dismiss him as an upstart who only secured his rank through family ties. A little bit of nepotism. He hails from an incredibly influential house in Kalos. It is true Mademoiselle Olivier served as an alchemist for the royal family after graduating from this academy? I heard she got awfully close with a member of the royal family. But don't mind me, I'm just a terrible gossip. Good to know. Ooh, little hidden alchemy note right here. That one was kind of hard to spot. And we can now... Oh, we can craft the Mercury Key! Wait, when did we get this? Now I don't know if we just got that from picking up alchemy things or... Oh, we don't have bone powder though. I'm not sure where we get bone powder. But as you can see, I mentioned earlier, we need shadow extract to make these. Because mercury keys, they're like maybe one of the most useful crafting items. We're all deeply saddened by what has transpired. Oh, what was it? What's so sad? I'm afraid we've hit a rather unfortunate snag. The city's regent, Sapin, has passed away. What? A victim of a fire in his workshop? Seems an experiment of his went catastrophically... Dude, this is horrible. How are we gonna get our third badge? I like how that's what the professor's thinking about too. Like, this guy just died. Guess you can't get your badge now. But also because I was counting on the regent's expertise to decipher that manuscript. Oh, right. To be blunt, I'm at a total dead end. Oh god, not this guy again. Good morning, mademoiselle. And the dashing young Muncho. My deepest condolences for your loss, mademoiselle. I understand Regent Sapin was your mentor in the alchemical arts and a very dear friend. Should you require a handkerchief to dry your tears, I'm entirely at your service. My emotions are perfectly under control. What is your business here? You won't find wine or any other recreational spirits in these flasks. Such a sharp tongue. I merely came to finalize the details of my upcoming donation to the Academy. A multi-million contribution, naturally. Anything to ensure this beacon of knowledge is properly outfitted. By the way, the Academy's new director, Alchemist Wolfram, has requested your presence in his office. He wishes to settle this little issue regarding the third badge. So your gifted pupil could resume his journey. Lucky for us. Bah, I'm in no mood to suffer such questionable decisions. Come, let's go speak with him in his office. I must return to my humble abode now, but I insist. If you ever find yourselves in need, remember you have a friend in me. Okay, Woody. I vaguely remember this person doing something important. Did you know there are 18 artifacts called elemental plates? Okay, maybe it's not this person. Maybe it's this person. I am the ability expert. I can change the ability of any Pokemon. My price? Just a single tiny mushroom. Would you like to change an ability? Yeah! I don't think he does hidden abilities though. Oh, he does! Wait a minute, we can give our Delphox static. I mean... We're not going to be paralyzing any electric types, which is the next gym. So I'll think about it. But I'm also curious about the other Pokemon. I know Marowak has Rockhead right now. Bonbon has Chlorophyll, which is fine. What about Snowball? Does he get Slush Rush? Oh, he gets Fluffy. You can get Thick Fat too, that's not bad. Half the damage from moves that make direct contacts. Oh, but then it doubles. Doesn't it double fire moves? Thick Fat protects from what? Fire and... Does it protect from something else? Simple double stat... Oh, that's why we get double stat raise from our Glacial Slide. Okay, I might just keep Simple then. Because the +2 speed on Glacial Slide is pretty crazy. I mean, he has actually 3 decent abilities. All of those are good. Allow me to bring you up to speed on the 3 branches of research governing our academy. First is the power to manipulate Pokemon elements. Second is the transformation of matter. Finally, the most complex, the study of life and death. I've developed an interesting item that boosts the defenses of Pokemon that have yet to evolve. I'd sure sample, but would you put it to good use? Hell yeah! Come back once you've caught 35! That's why I said we gotta catch more Pokemon. We have 31 right now. So we're not too far off. We could go real quick, just catch 4 random Pokemon, to be honest. But I think we might wrap it up here for today. I'll go evolve Pikachu before I forget, and we'll end it off with that. I'll probably catch those Pokemon off screen, and yeah, maybe we'll be back tomorrow. I do want to try to get through as much of this game faster. What the heck? A Porygon caused a terrible wave of seizures this morning. Okay. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we'll be back on Friday, because I feel like Friday is a better day to stream. And I want to give this stream a little bit of breathing room. And I also have some other stuff to work on tomorrow. So I'll probably stream again on Friday. I say probably because, you know, things come up. But I'll try to stream on Friday. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know. I never know what time to stream either. If it's better to stream earlier or later in the day. What do you guys think? Was this a good time to stream? The heck? Mercurial key. You just might find something invaluable behind one of those doors. Oh yeah, he's talking about the doors that we can open with those mercurial keys. But we need a item that we don't have to make one, so. It's a good time. Alright. Yeah, according to YouTube, most of my viewers are on, weirdly enough, around this time. I would have thought that because my audience is mainly US, at least on my videos actually. I think for streams it's different. Videos, my audience is like 80 to 90% US, but I think for streams it's very different. Like it's more varied. But yeah, before I forget, we're going to wrap this one up by evolving Mini. Though we're not going to use Mini in this playthrough, it's cool to check out the evolution. And we can do so with a Thunderstone, of course, which, it'll be somewhere in here. We have so many items. Oh, there we go. Thunderstone. Wait, it said another Pokemon was able to use it. Am I tripping? Did I just see that? Well, we got Raichu now, which looks pretty sick. Oh, it says all of them are able. Okay, never mind. I think it's just glitched. For some reason, it says they're all able to use the Thunderstone. I don't think all of those Pokemon evolve with Thunderstone, though. But we have Kalosian Raichu now, which... Is that... Oh my god, the Kricketoo's cry was too loud, but is that a Alolan Raichu's cry? Or is that just Raichu's cry? I don't know. Either way, really cool evolution. I like the little poison motif on its belly. But because we already have another electric type and it's our starter, I'm not going to be using Kalosian Raichu in this playthrough. But yeah, off screen I'll probably maybe grind out, try to get a mint for Marowak, and catch some more Pokemon so we can see what that reward is for having 35. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to smash like, and stay tuned. Friday, maybe around the same time, maybe a little bit later. We'll see.